Oh, what? What?
Super fast, as much bigger as it has gotten older, I lose track of minutes now. It's November, you crazy! It's November. Do you even have a calendar?
Alright, I think ads are over. What's up, people? How's it going? Happy, what's today? Friday? My eyes are getting better, I promise, but I still look a little rough. So, we're doing no camera today. But, yeah, Saturday, sorry. Some of us live in the future, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. Happy whatever day it is. Friday for me. In this realm, it's Friday. Oh, whatever. Fuckard, ahaha, programming not there for full tier rantscapade. No, I just don't want any inauthentic versions of myself, you know? So I don't give a shit about the whole AI thing. Whether or not it's technically impressive doesn't really matter to me because I'm too blinded by how it can be used nefariously, so. Nico, you started an Eden streak yourself recently? That's cool. You watch a lot of people who streak? Yeah. Tater's been doing an Eden streak for a while, I guess, intermittently. He did one episode a couple weeks ago, and I actually missed it, so I don't keep up with Eden streaks and stuff. He and I have been talking about Isaac though in his streams because he's been playing other roguelikes and we've just kind of been riffing, me and him. We talk outside of stream and stuff, which is cool. He actually wants to be my friend. Imagine that. It's been nice. But yeah, so I've been talking to Tater and
welcome home.
He was asking me. Day 25 months, goddamn. Thank you. God, 25 months. Imagine all the ads that you're just missing out on across 25 months. That's crazy. But I appreciate that so much. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, I've been talking to Tater about Isaac and how I don't play it anymore, really. Not that I'm against playing it. I've been focusing on other games and stuff. But I've been talking to him and he's been saying like, because I was talking to him how I don't care about Eden streaks. I don't see the appeal, whatever. Eden's kind of like a free win every time, you know? So I was basically saying that I usually just like, if I didn't have completion marks to do still, which I do, I still have like 100 and some achievements to get, I think. But I was basically saying like, if I didn't have specific things to do or to track or whatever, I think I would just do random runs. And I wouldn't care if I won a bunch of them in a row or not, you know? I wouldn't do the Sinvicta thing where I record a video and then when I go to lose, I just Alt F4 and delete my recording to keep my so-called streak alive. Because I don't think that's interesting, you know? Or like playing the same character over and over again with randomized stats and stuff. I don't really think that that's... You know, the first few floors are probably rough, but once you're on floor like 3 or 4, you're probably cooking. You know, so I don't know, not to slight people who do Eden streaks. I just like my perception of them is like they're cool and all, you know, there's enough of an element of randomness or whatever, but I don't see what's so impressive and interesting about them, so I personally don't seek them out. But Tater was saying like, pretend you had all of your completion marks on all of your files or whatever, like why would you play Isaac? And I was like, I don't know, just to like, it's a uniquely feeling roguelike, or it's a unique feeling roguelike, you know? I can't play Gungeon and get the same things on me tickled that I get playing Isaac, or I can't play Ravita or Nuclear Throne or what other games are like similar and get that same feeling that I get playing Isaac. So like, if I want to play Isaac, I'll just play Isaac. I don't need to do Eden streaks necessarily. I would just like randomly pick a character and then see where the run takes me, you know? If it's super strong and I get to Mom within 20 minutes or whatever, fuck it, we'll do boss mode. If I feel like I'm cooking with enough gas to kill Hush, sure. Whatever, all that fun stuff. If I've played too much Isaac recently and I really missed the alt paths, you know, we'll do that. But like, I don't know. Eden streaking has been a thing in Isaac for forever, and I guess I see why people do it. It's never been something that really appealed to me. I think the core gameplay is enough to be interesting, and I don't know, just doing the same thing over and over again in a slightly different fashion like that. Going for the same series of bosses with the same character. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. To me, it just seems Like, I would personally get sick of doing it after not very long. But yeah, it's pretty crazy though, the Isaac community here on Twitch, because I don't really pay attention to a whole lot of people in that space because I'm not a diehard Isaac player, fan, whatever. But you know, when I meet people who play it, it's fun to talk Isaac and whatever, watch them play it if they play it. But it's really interesting to me how many people I've kind of met randomly that I recognize that I haven't really kept in touch with. Like, for example, Angry Robo Jams raided me once. I think it was very early on when I started streaming and I was still playing Isaac kind of consistently. But like, he didn't follow me or anything, and I checked out some of his streams, and
Yeah, no, it's good.
I didn't really feel particularly welcome in his stream at the time.
Oh my God,
And I think it's just because he's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it without sounding offensive, and I don't mean to, but
Oh, no.
we just weren't really vibing, I guess, when I checked out his stream. So like, I think I followed him for a little bit, but I didn't find myself visiting his streams all that often or whatever.
It was the tall
So I
one.
unfollowed
Send it
him.
back to the
And then I've seen
shaper
him
to
in
get
like
something
3 or 4
for me.
chats of people that I know who play Isaac
Shaper.
ever since. And I'm just like, I feel like I should be in some way associated with Angry Robo Jams. I should follow him again or pop by his stream or something, just because we share, you know, Twitch social circls. And I haven't done that yet, but I think it's interesting when I see his name. Or I thought it was interesting when I saw Nico in Drobe's chat, and I only know of Drobe because he hangs out in Tater's chat, and I basically live in Tater's chat now. And I met him through somebody else who doesn't even play Isaac. It's really weird, but it's kind of cool because, like, I think Nico, I met you randomly, probably in the Isaac category. I met Robo randomly in the Isaac category. And there's someone else whose name I don't remember, who I think it's like Purgaria or something like that. And I kept up with them for a little while, but I again stopped caring about Eden streaks or whatever, so I stopped going by there. But same thing, like when I would hang out there, I'd see Robo there, and I was like, what? That's crazy. And there's a few other people. I was in someone I know rated someone called Runt Studio, I believe was their name. And I forget who rated them, but it wasn't an Isaac streamer. It might have been Tater, but I don't think so. But someone I know rated someone called Runt Studio who was playing Isaac, and lo and behold, Robo is a VIP in their chat. And I was like, it's such a small fucking world, man. I don't know. All these Isaac people just loving on each other. It's cool to see. It's very interesting. But I don't really consider myself an Isaac person anymore. I love the game. It's my favorite game. But I don't stream it with any consistency, so, you know, it would be kind of blasphemous for me to be like, I'm part of the Isaac Twitch community, you know? Not that I don't have a channel point redeem that would fucking make me drop whatever I'm doing and play a run of Isaac at any time, should someone choose to redeem it, but I don't know, I think it's super, like, interesting to see how many people in the little Isaac space just happen to hang out with each other and be in each other's streams and stuff. It's cool, and it's just, I don't know, it's weird, but it's cool. Oh, also, shit, I need to, there we go. I forgot to do that because I wasn't playing Gungeon anymore. Thank God my commands still work. You know, Runt? Yeah, and Purgy rated you the other day. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just naming a few Isaac-related people that I've known because of raids and because of whatever else. And they all know each other. It's so weird. It's so cool and it's so weird, and I guess I'm not really a part of that space, so I don't think any of these people know me. I don't think if you mention my name to Purgy or Runt or Robo or whoever that they would know. Even Drobe. Like, Drobe doesn't know who I am, I don't think. But I say hi to him every time he's in Tater's chat, and I've lurked on his stream a handful of times, but Drobe's got no idea who I am, and that I, you know, sometimes play Isaac. And Robo probably has no idea that he ever rated my channel. Which is fine, but I don't know. I think it's really interesting and cool. Like, seeing all these names, I'm like, hey, I know of these people. I'd hate to say I know these people, like we're buddies, because no, I don't think anyone in that circle has ever really paid any mind to me. Except for you, Nico, because you're a homie. And I hang out in your stream a lot, because it's fun. And whatever. But yeah, that hasn't been the case universally, but I do think it's really interesting how many, like, Isaac people hang out in each other's chats. I will say Isaac's the type of game that's so like brain heavy or whatever that it's got a lot of backseat potential. So I think that's another reason why I don't hang out in a lot of Isaac streams, is because a lot of times it just devolves into like, you should have taken this item and done this thing. I would never take that item. What are you doing? You could have re-rolled that into something better. You missed the angel room. What's wrong with you? I'm just like, Jesus fuck. You know? I'm not saying they're all like that, but there's not really a space that I care to occupy, I think. I have played some games like that. Hitman's a great example. Whenever I play Hitman, I get some Hitman fanboys that come in and they try to tell me how to take people out and where to go, and did you know of this way to get there, you know, this way to get to the next floor and this and that. I'm like, it's cool, man. I have like 300 hours in this game. I feel like that's enough credibility for me to have a bit of a clue. Like, take a breath. It's cool. I share your excitement, but also trust in the pilot here. I will get us to the destination safely. It is crazy. I find most times chat's helpful. Yeah, I mean, it's good to learn stuff, I think. It's another thing to just kind of be, I don't know. I don't want to say pushed around, but like, I don't know. It's very interesting. No slight to it, though. I just realized that it's a very specific kind of crowd, and I don't know. Anyway, let me get caught back up. Sorry. So Niccolo was talking about living in the future. Friday, Tricar said it's Friday at least for another 2+ hours. Yeah, just over 2 hours for me. More than 2 hours for people west of me. And it's no longer Friday for people east of me, so time zones are a thing. Captain Bean! Teeter motherfucking totter. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Sorry for the delay in my saying hello to you. I'm rambling already. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the weekend. If you're a weekend warrior like me, I hope the weekend treats you well. Hope you're excited that it's here. I am. I could use the few days off. Welcome on in. Last played Skyrim, huh? Is that true? Last I saw you was when I raided and you were playing Palworld. I must have missed your Skyrim stream. We were supposed to play Skyrim soon, but it has to be when I get my camera back up and I stop having pink eye, so we can do some like character smooching things. It'll make sense when we get there. Nicola, is it a real teeter stream if there isn't a 30+ minute ramble off topic? Usually not right at the beginning. There's a part of me that's kind of wished / thought about attempting to mimic. I shouldn't say mimic, but to adopt something that Jetpack Paul does. If you don't know Jetpack Paul, you should. He's lovely. Here's a shout out for him. Paul starts his name's not Paul, Jet, sorry. Starts every one of his streams.
Thank you so much for the generosity today.
He starts every single one of his streams talking for over an hour. Like generally at least an hour. I don't get it. Wait, I don't know what he talks about.
Oh no. Now
but it's incredible and I envy it.
Gonna hear. I was like, what? Oh, I get it. I'm in the know now.
But yeah, Jet's great. He's very kind. He's very happy. Talks about a lot of gaming news and stuff. And yeah, he can start his stream and just talk about stuff for an hour. He'll set his category to just chatting and literally talk for a full hour at the start of every single one of his streams. He could be playing like the most out of left field random little indie puzzle game or whatever. But before he dives into it, he'll just sit there and talk for an hour. And I think it's the coolest thing. And I wish that I had literally anything going on upstairs so I could do the same thing, because you know me, I like a good ramble. I like talking about things and thinking about things and, you know, having conversations, trying to convince people in my chat to talk about things. But I don't really think I have that kind of space, you know? I don't think it's very often that I start talking about things and like everybody present feels the need to chime in or like offer an opinion or whatever. I feel like I've learned that my content is very much, for one reason or another, against my best wishes, second monitor content. I'm the type of guy that you put on while you're doing whatever. You're working, you're doing an Isaac run, you're slaying people in Palworld or whatever. So I've learned that I'm for one reason or another that I don't understand. I think I fit more in the category of throw them up and just watch more than I am in the category of listen to them talk and answer. So I don't think I could do an hour before every single stream of just talking about nothing the way that Jet does. I wish I could, because one, it's really easy content to just sit there and hang out. No slight to people that do that, but for me, I find it really easy to just sit here and waffle on about stuff. The problem is I need something to ramble about, and I'm not an ideals guy. I can't just come here every day and be like, what news is there to talk about? I don't know. I usually don't have anything to just ramble about myself. But I really admire the people who can do that. And Jet is just the first person that comes to mind, because I think he's the only person I know that every single time he streams, there's a dedicated 30 to 60 minute bout of him just talking about stuff, and it's super cool, and his chat's super hyped for it, and it's just like a super interesting way to start a stream. And then he'll get a bunch of people just like actively in his stream. He's like, okay, today we're gonna play some bullshit puzzle game, and it's like everyone's hyped for it because they just hung out for an hour, you know? It's super cool, and I wish I could do that because, you know, I'm no stranger to just rambling about nothing. But I don't know, maybe one day if I can figure out how to just talk about things and also keep up with chat in the meantime. Please hold one side. Sorry, bro. Took a call right as I started chatting. I hope it was a decent call. Just got home for your weekend. Let's go. We love the weekend. Nicola, I'm providing a job for creatures in Pal World. Oh, yeah. There you go. Get into that capitalist mindset. You're not exploiting anyone. You're providing an opportunity. That's it. You're on your way. It's been 20 minutes, so you're almost halfway there. Yeah, I guess so. It helps when I, like, start stream and I start talking in the chat, like my own chat during my starting soon screen, so that when I hit go, I can just continue what I was talking about in chat. It's pretty dope. And that's what happened today. And all it was me just shit-talking the Isaac community on Twitch, which isn't what I meant to do, but I realized in hindsight that's kind of what it sounded like. I want to be an Isaac streamer, but everyone I know from the Isaac community is better than me, and they let me know every time I stream the game. But I recognize a lot of those people. That's not what I meant to say, but here we are. That's kind of how it went. Lava says, guess what? Gee, I don't want to. Hi, Lava. Being, I was so confused when the Hitman model changed to what it is now. Hitman model. What do you mean? Like the actual character model? Or like when they made Freelancer, the mode? I guess I don't know what changed. I never played the original Hitman games. I am only a Hitman 2016 trilogy player, so I'm a phony Hitman fan. But I did buy the Christmas sweater. There's a Christmas sweater that matches the skin that they released in December, and I bought it, and I've worn it a few times. I'm not wearing it right now, though, to be honest with all of you. I should be, but I'm not. Also loading up Pal World while my steak reverse sears in the oven. Oh, humble brag. I love a good steak. That's awesome. Enjoy your reverse seared oven steak. Nicola, but actually I'm just watering some flowers in Minecraft and not abusing my mouse's left click macro to expedite me getting resources. I mean, you should do that. All those games where you have to harvest resources and stuff and you just hold a button down, my god, it's the worst. I know I used to remap stuff to my keyboard on Core Keeper so that I could set things on my buttons and go fuck off and do other things. But yeah, Core Keeper was like that, Terraria's like that, Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Pal World. All these survival crafting games. Hit a tree 4 times to get 1 wood. You can hit a tree 60 times and get whatever, 12 wood, 15 wood. Blah, blah. Being like I'm an OG Hitman player, and now it's like World of Assassination, etc., where you go back into the same map under different circumstances. Yeah. Oh, you mean the actual gameplay model is different? Yeah, so, yeah, so in the main modes for this game, which we're not really going to play, we're doing something called elusive targets, which is a special concept, which I'll explain in a minute here. But The way that the modes work normally is, yeah, you've got different maps, and you have the same targets to kill, but you have these challenges that say, you know, kill them very specific ways or set up certain scenarios to isolate them or whatever. And you get different challenge points for doing those things, but, you know, it's still kind of the same. You can't have the same goal of just, like, go in undetected without changing your outfit and kill people without leaving a trace, silent assassin suit only stuff. Use your fiber wire, whatever. But, yeah, because of how the maps are so, like, open, sandboxy, or whatever, there's a lot of room for calamity and exploration and varied approaches and stuff. And I think that's a good thing because it adds an element of replayability so that you can play the same map over and over and over again and stumble into new, like, interactions with the environment or the various NPCs that are around, or, you know, follow different, like, guided storylines to see different things and stuff like that. But yeah, the trilogy's also added different modes that I think are interesting too. The mode we're playing tonight is called Elusive Targets, and essentially all it is they load different characters than are normally there into existing maps, and you have one attempt to kill them, essentially. So the way that the Elusive Targets have worked historically is they are limited time events. So for, I think, at a week at a time, or maybe 2 weeks at a time, they'll be like, there's an elusive target live. Get in during these 2 weeks and try to kill them. And if you do, you get stuff. And if you don't, then, you know, you missed your chance, kind of. But they've been bringing them back. So I never played the Elusive Targets because I think I started during Hitman 2, maybe? Or maybe even the first one. But now that everything's under one roof, I think they've been kind of bringing them back. So starting in December, they did a Elusive Target Galore thing where there's like a dozen of them active at a time. But they broke it into 2 chunks, and I did the first chunk on stream, so tonight we're going to do the second chunk, or as much of it as I can manage to do before my bedtime. So, we're going to go into these things. We know nothing about the targets or how they behave, or who's there, you know, what NPCs that are there to see and stop you. And my goal is really to just kill them and leave. Now, I want to do it cleanly, but I haven't played Hitman in like a month, so my familiarity with the maps and the mechanics is a little gray. So, you know, kind of a fat chance that we'll go in and do it perfect, but, you know, we'll do it how we normally do it and hope for the best. But that's the gist. And then the last mode they added is one called Freelancer, which is basically an extraction kind of mode. So you have a fixed loadout, and you go into the different maps, and instead of hunting the main targets, they have special NPCs that will spawn that you have to kill, or you just have to find the normal NPCs from around the map. So for example, you said you've played Hitman 2016. What's a notable, unimportant NPC? I don't know. Again, I'm unfamiliar, but anyway, you'll have these targets that just say to, like, go kill the Sheik in Paris, the guy who hangs out in the one room on the 2nd floor by himself with a bodyguard. Like, go kill that guy, or go kill, I don't know, the second chef behind the counter in the kitchen, and that's it. Like, you just have these random targets you have to go kill, and you have a limited loadout with which to do it. And there's all these, like, conditional challenges that you can have to do. Like, you have to kill them with an explosion, but you can't kill anyone else, and no bodies can be found. It's like, what the fuck? How can you possibly do all that? And of course, you can do all that. You just have to set it up. So Freelancer conceptually is fun. There is something that makes Freelancer not fun, and it is the fact that it's, like, logic is different. And some of it's buggy. Like, I was watching a streamer today, Red Fury. She's great. We'll shout her out too. I was watching her today, and she was tailing someone on Sapienza into a bathroom, and for some reason the clip player's not working, but big surprise, Clippy sucks. But anyway, she was tailing someone into a bathroom, and as they were bending over the toilet to, like, throw up, she was walking in the bathroom to kill them, and even though they weren't in front of a mirror or anything, and the fact that they were throwing up, so their enforcer tag over their head was, like, nullified because they were ill, She walked to the bathroom to go drown them, and it started filling up the, like, alert triangle as if they were seeing her as an enforcer. And she had to, like, tail it out of the bathroom and be like, what the hell, dude? What's going on? This is... The freelancer's fucked today. Which is true. It was like eyes out of the back of the head, enforcing, not in an enforcer state, alone in a bathroom. It was the craziest thing. Freelancers also got, like, people can see through walls at random and stuff. And it's just kind of a buggy mess. But it's a good mode, and it injects another level of replayability into the game that isn't already there for people that have done everything you could do to the main targets on the main maps. But yeah, those are kind of all the things that are available in Modern Hitman. And we're going to do the elusive target stuff today. We're going to read the profiles of people that we know nothing about. We're going to tail them for a little bit on the maps to see what they do, and then use their movement cycles to identify an easy way to pick them off and then leave. Of course, I can just, like, stand near an exit, and if I see the target, just, like, beam them from range with a pistol and then dip. And if I get lazy and realize I'm running out of time, we might just do that, but I'd rather not. I'd rather play these properly and kind of experience them, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, obviously, guess what? Tell me what. I guess I didn't guess. Nicholas said, it's somewhat active process because I have to refill the watering can. Oh, yeah, that sucks. You should just have 12 watering cans in your inventory and have your macro set on a timer where it can detect, you know, like how long it takes to deplete a watering can, and then you can have your macro do a button entry to switch to your next inventory slot. I don't know. That's really automating your game. Captain Bean, survival crafting just chills my 100-mile-an-hour brain from work. Lol, surprisingly. It's mindless dumb fun for me, so no thought only building the Tower of Sauron, except there is a max height, right? I think I witnessed you hit that the other night. That sucks. But yeah, that's fun. No, yeah, I played the original New Trilogy, enjoyed it. Once it hit 3, my brain melted. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I like all the games. I don't know, they all play kind of similarly. I know they added a couple different mechanics to 3 as kind of like quality of life improvements or whatever. But, I don't know, I think it's in a pretty good state. I really wish that Freelancer wasn't such a buggy mess, but it's a good time, and we'll experience some of it tonight, and hopefully we have a good time with it tonight, because again, I am stale when it comes to playing Hitman. And doing these like limited target things is a little daunting, but doesn't mean we won't try to do it. Lava said shout me out too. Well, if it had a clip, I typed the name wrong. Ah, I did. How did it know that they played Hitman World of Assassination last? I saw that much, and that's crazy. Also, I think there's a 9 at the end of it. Maybe? Yeah, this is her.
How to play
Oops.
a sound alert?
Thanks, Lava.
Wow, haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, that sucks. For those who didn't follow, I think she wanted to knock that guy out, but she had a lethal, a lethal object in her hand.
Welcome home.
Tried to knock someone out with a screwdriver.
They are yours now.
Hot man! I'm my favorite Hitman streamer? That's fair. Except you gotta stream to be your favorite streamer, don't you, bud? It's great to see you, man. Thanks for that Prime sub. You only get one of those a month and you wasted it here, but I appreciate you so much. It's great to see you. When are you gonna hit us with more streams again? I miss your streams. No pressure. Life gets in the way. You've been busy getting married and stuff. Great to see you though, man. Thanks for that sub. That is true. Only a little bit true, you know. Well, hope you're doing well, man. It's great to see you. Great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate that sub. Lava, I don't remember. That was forever ago. My memory is poo-poo. Nice. So you bust into chat with a guess what, and then when I don't guess and I ask you to clarify, you forget. Must have been super important. My sister, I was talking to my sister a couple weeks ago at a sports game, and she was telling me how, I forget how it even came up, but she was talking about the prospect of her and her boyfriend getting another dog. And I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. And then tonight she asked me if I want to come over tomorrow to watch the same sports team away on TV. And I'm still a little sick, so I told her TBD. But she's like, okay, well, if you come over, we might have a bit of a surprise for you to have to like endure. ... Being all cryptic. And I was like, oh, did you get another dog? And she was like, what the fuck? How did you know? I was like, what do you mean, how did I know? It's literally the only thing we talked about within the last 2 weeks. You were like, yeah, we might get another dog. And today you're like, oh, there's a surprise. Oh, did you get that dog?
Hello there.
Literally the only thing I could possibly know. But yeah, so she tried to hit me with a version of guess what, but she actually remembered what it was. So. Nicolette takes like 5 seconds to use a watering can. Oh, then yeah. Well, there you go. 5 seconds is what you need to switch between your whatever inventory slots. Being I hit max height, but it went right past it. Oh, I was able to make it unbelievably tall beyond the quote-unquote limit. Everything degrades and destroys in 24 hours. Oh, so it is still an imposed limit. That's an interesting way to do that. Kind of a fuck you if you don't realize that there is a limit. Imagine building an extravagant tower all within 24 hours and then you just watch it crumble before your very eyes. That would be a real kick in the nuts. Lava, a lethal company? What did I say about company? I don't know. I miss playing Lethal Company. Remember when I said that's a flash in the pan fad game? I don't know anyone who plays that game anymore. All the people getting their panties in a twist when I called it that, and then you fast forward like a month and I'm right. All right, settle. Speaking of games that are a flash in the pan fad game, I learned that Party Animals is rolling out friendship passes. So, like, you remember that game that no one played, A Way Out, back in the day about 2 prisoners? And if one person bought the game, they can have their friend play with them as the other character, and you could play it together even though only one of you owned it. Party Animals is doing something like that now, where you can invite someone to play the game with you if you're playing it and you own it. It's super cool because you can queue up with people, like one other person, to play online. So that's super cool. But anyway, yeah, that was a flash in the pan fad game that no one cared about, especially because it wasn't cheap or free. It was $20 for a Gang Beasts clone, even though it does Gang Beasts way better than Gang Beasts does, in my opinion. But Party Animals is a good time, and yeah, for the next, like, 3 weeks or something, if someone you know owns it, you could play it with them for free. That's cool. But anyway, yeah, Lethal Company and Party Animals and Deep Rock Galactic and what else? Fortnite and I don't know. I can't remember. But there is a selection of games that I consider games I would play at any time if people wanted to play with me. And I don't ask people to play games with me. So it's strictly, those are games I'd play at any time if other people ask me. No one has asked me to play Lethal Company in like a month. Actually, let me double check that fact. Let's see. Just kidding, 10 days ago. What? Who was that? Oh, I must have played this. This is when I played with Lava and Cakes and them, right? Yeah, so there we go. You had to ask me. Before that, who knows? 10 days ago. What else? When was the last time I played Party Animals? Oh, I launched it 2 days ago to test the thing. Last played Sunday. Yeah, that doesn't count. What was the other game I mentioned? This? Oh, and Fortnite. Yeah, I played Fortnite recently, too. You literally ask all the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Played Up. There's another good example. When was the last time we played Played Up? 2 months ago. But only when asked. Anyway, those are all great games, but yeah, I don't play them alone, and I don't ask people to hang out because I am socially awkward and would never bother people on Discord. No pressure, but do it, yeah. Just force them to stream. That's the way. Nicholas said marriage that requires talking to women, and that's a scary thought. Yeah. Just imagine them all in their underwear or something, right? I never understood that as like a don't be nervous thing. If you're nervous, I think it's because you're supposed to, like, I don't know. It makes people seem less intimidating if they're naked or whatever. I think that was kind of the thought. But I think that's just creepy and or distracting at the very least, you know? Imagine, like, being nervous to sing at a, I don't know, a senior home, you know? A nursing home. Don't worry. Picture them all in their underwear. Oh my god. Imagine the nightmares to follow. But yeah, I never really understood that so-called tip. But yeah, talking to women, I don't know. I've never had trouble with that because women are people, as it turns out. Imagine just talking to women as if they're people. Because they are. Incredible. But yeah, no, I get the meme of I don't know how to talk to girls. I'm an incel. But no, I don't know. You don't have to strut up to a woman and like say stuff to melt her pants off, you know. You can just talk to them like they're another human. And like if you guys are friends or whatever, you hit it off, then that's cool. That's my dating tip for the year. Nobody asked for it, but there you go. Pro tip when dating, treat each other like you're humans and just see if you vibe. Incredible. Tell me about it. I married one. Yeah, you conquered the scary whatever of talking to a woman. And now you have to talk to that woman until you die. That's exciting. I think the dream is to find someone that you actually want to talk to until you both die. Until you get to the part where one of you has to die, then that's less good. But up until then, you know, it's the best years of your life. That's exciting. So I'm really happy for you if you're still here. That's really dope. And I hope the first however many months of your marriage have been incredible. Bean, yeah, but for 24 hours, everyone in the server can see the Eye of Sauron. It's true. Is it 24 in real life hours or in-game hours? I think that's an important distinction. I don't think I would do it for in-game hours, but IRL hours for sure. For sure. Mrs. Hitman 63, hell yeah. Nicola, you still play it and your friend group still play it? Yeah, Lava wants to play Lethal Company, so... It was free on Game Pass though, so pretty fun. Which game was that? Was that Party Animals or Lethal Company? I know Pal World's on Game Pass too. I don't have Game Pass, so I can't ever know what games are on Game Pass. Lava, we still haven't played Deep Rock. It's actually insulting. We have though. It was just forever ago. I played more recently. Kappa. What did you play recently? Did you ask me? I don't know. I bother you, but then feel bad about bothering you. Except when the last time you quote-unquote bothered me, you're like, do you want to play Fortnite? And then I didn't answer right away. And then you were like, you don't actually have to play Fortnite if you're like busy or whatever. And I was like, chill, dude. I'm not busy. We can play Fortnite. And you're like, yeah, but I know you agreed, but actually, if you want to make yourself more busy, you don't have to play Fortnite with me. I was like, nah, dude, I'm totally down to play Fortnite. What are you doing? So that stuff that you were doing that I'm now casually poking fun at is exactly how I like picture my conversation will go with people, so then I don't reach out in the first place. You at least took the step of reaching out and asking me to play, and then we played Fortnite. So even though it was a little rocky, it worked out, you know? I'm afraid of that though. I'm afraid that like if I ever were to message someone and be like, hi, we don't ever play games together, but like, I want to play a game with you. Would you also like to play a game with me? I can't convince myself that a yes is not pity. You know? I can't do it. Even if this is someone I'm like BFFs with on Twitch or whatever, and we were constantly in each other's chats like, yo, let's play games together. It's like, sick, I'll take the initiative. I'll message you after stream and we can play a game together. And then I go to do it and they say, yeah, let's go. I don't read it as, yeah, let's go. I take it as, oh yeah, you exist. I guess I'll accept for poor little you, stupid teeter. So I don't do it. And it's really bad because it's really stupid because I have no reason to think that way. But it's the reason why literally no one ever hears from me in their DMs. Because every time I like consider it or every time I go to type a message, I'm just like, oh God, they're probably doing something way more interesting than talking to me. Oh God. Imagine if they're doom scrolling TikTok. I don't want to interrupt that. Oh my God. So I never message people to hang out. I just kind of rot silently in my room and then I stream. So if I stream a lot, whenever I'm streaming, you could look at me and be like, damn, I could have been playing a game with him because he's obviously bored enough to be streaming right now. Instead of messaging any individual person to play games, he's playing games by himself and broadcasting it on the internet. That's actually how I got into streaming. I was gaming alone constantly, and I was like, boy, I should share this with people. Instead of actually playing games with people, I'll play games by myself and show it to people. That's different. that way I don't have to force people to be a part of it, and also, if no one shows up, it's totally fine. I don't get rejected when people don't show up, but if I ask someone and they weren't available, I'd feel rejected, so I'll just stream. I don't actually sound like Mickey Mouse in my head, but I'm really trying to make what I'm saying sound stupid because it is. Let me get caught up, sorry. I'm gonna need an Instagram fact checker on that one. I don't remember what I said. Lava, all I remember, my guess what was that I was having a full convo with my crush today, and then someone interrupted us, angry face, but I wasn't hiding behind my phone. Are you proud of me? Yeah. Having a full conversation with your crush is dope, because if you'll circle back to my point before, they're a human. You were talking to a human. Imagine talking to your crush like they were a human and having them talk back. Isn't that super cool? Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I am proud of you. That's awesome. I said, oh yeah, Hobo called her Mrs. Shitman. Took him a second to realize it. Oh no. Mrs. Shitman. That's not very nice. It'd be weird if Hot Man was married to a Mrs. Shitman, wouldn't it? It's a very patriarchal way to look at the relationship. Yeah, but oops. Oopsie poopsie, Hobo. Lava, it was great. Great. You did answer right away, but I just don't think anyone actually likes me. Yeah, that's what I struggle with. Nicola, look, I'd bother you, but I don't know when you get off or when you're free. Just assume I'm always free. I don't know. If you message me and it's like 4 in the morning, I just won't answer you and it won't wake me up. And if you message me, it's like 10 a.m. and I'm working, I'll be like, I fucking hate working. And then I'll play games with you. I don't know. It's super easy. Plus, I'll just tell you the next time I anticipate being around if I'm actually busy. You know? Oh, sorry, I have plans tonight, but blah, blah, blah. Well, look, you're 6 hours ahead. Who cares? We don't care about the future. If it lines up, it lines up. If it doesn't, we can, you know, help it align. But yeah, feel free, man. The worst you'll get is, not quite yet, you know? I would never say no, like, flat out. Like, ah, shit, not right now. But, like, when are you next available? Let's aim for something, you know? I don't know. Trothguard, you can doom scroll TikTok? What do you mean? Of course you can. You know what the concept of doom scrolling is? It's just like scrolling through an infinite source of content with no end in sight because you're escaping reality, so you're just staring at your phone and just taking things in as they come, but they never stop coming. You know? So yeah, you can doom scroll TikTok. You could do that on Twitch too, I guess. You could just be in a stream until they raid out to someone, and then you could stomach the next stream, and then you could wait until they raid out and just like never get off of Twitch. Or you could do that on Reddit. You just scroll Reddit and read every post you see and read every comment thread all the way to the bottom. The list goes on. You could just, you know, do the whole thing. Doom scroll. Scroll until you die, I think is the concept. Just endless scrolling until you cease to exist. Lava, slide into my DMs. I don't initiate. I think that's the whole point of everything I'm saying. Being that's exactly how I got into streaming, yeah. I mean, that's kind of it. Like, I think when I got my rig or whatever, my computer, it was because I wanted to do videos for YouTube. I play a lot of like niche little roguelikes that don't get a lot of coverage, and I always thought, wouldn't it be cool if like when roguelikes come out, for the people who care, if I just like super got into one for like a week, and then I made little tip videos or whatever on that and posted it, and then people, when they search fucking Blazing Beaks, they're not disappointed when no one covers the game, and instead they find a wealth of information that like literally no one should have posted because no one has heard of this stupid little game. I think that sounds cool. And then I started editing some videos back in the day, and I was like, boy, it takes a long time to make a quality video. You gotta gather the footage, and then you gotta sift through the footage, and then you have to cut it and layer it and make sure your audio is good and this and that, and actually present your information in a certain way and blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of work. So you spend like 8 to 12 hours making one 10-minute long video, and then 4 people see it, and you're like, shit. Maybe I would have preferred to stream. Because it's low maintenance and no effort, and it's just kind of like social, you know? Instead of just like drooling on yourself editing a video that no one's gonna watch by yourself. I don't know. But yeah, so I got my computer and stuff because I wanted to make videos. And then one day I was just kind of like, I'll try streaming. I don't know. And of course, when you start streaming, like, no one's there because no one knows that you're streaming. So it's kind of just getting used to thinking out loud, I think, because a lot of, like, I started streaming Isaac. Isaac was the game I streamed 24/7 when I started streaming. And all it was me talking about, like, how to exist in a roguelike and how to choose your items and little tips about how enemy interactions worked and whatever. It was just me, like, speaking all of my thoughts on the game aloud. And whenever things get quiet here, that's what I do too. I just kind of talk about the game or whatever. And yeah, and it's also just kind of a way to, I guess, like, focus on the games you're playing in a different way. You know, because, like, if I have to explain everything I'm doing, or if I feel the need to explain everything I'm doing to my chat, or to the abyss, I guess, when I have 0 viewers back when I streamed 3 years ago, you know, you play your game in a slightly different way, because it's a little bit more focused and a little bit more detail-oriented, and, I don't know, it can be helpful. So, yeah, anyway, so when I started streaming, it was, just kind of a trial, but I realized that it made me approach gaming differently in a way that I kind of preferred over just, like, sitting alone and, you know, existing in the dark, rotting away as I work through my backlog. So now I just stream, and I play games I want to play with no influence by anyone else. I play games that get updates in my library. I'm like, ooh, this just dropped into 1.0, or ooh, this just got a cool new mode, or ooh, I suddenly want to play Bethesda games and then not actually do it, or whatever, you know? And then we do it, and it's fun, and if people show up and they want to have fun too, that's fun, and if they don't, that's cool too. Nobody's, you know, required to be here. But I welcome anyone and everyone, and I appreciate everyone who comes by and wants to talk with me and witness what I do and whatever. It's fun. So thanks everyone who's here now. I'm already not playing a game. You're just watching an image of me because I don't have my camera on. And I'm just talking about nothing, and it's fun. I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. Being shit at me on Fortnite too. Do I have Epic open? I don't. I can open it real quick and hope it doesn't crash Hitman. Is your name simply Captain Bean on Epic? Because my name on Epic, I think it's just TeeterTotter24. Might have a hyphen after it. Just add both. They're both me. Let me see. Let me see. I'm opening Epic now. Yeah, TeeterTotter24. You. Captain Bean. Pastor Bean? Steam Captain Bean? Is that you? Captain Bean 18. Got it. Captain Bean 18 with a capital Bean. Hell yeah. Bam. That was easy. Failed to send friend invite. Users not accepting friend requests. JK. Attempt failed. Bethesduary is dead, yeah, but don't worry, it will be immediately followed by a Bethesda brewery. So, now you can just add me. That works too. Lava, add me on Fortnite too. We're already friends on Epic, I'm pretty sure. Trogger said, I thought doom scrolling was looking through a pile of shitty, bad, depressing things. Oh, is it? That's not my understanding of it. Let me Google the term doom scroll. Maybe I'm out of touch. Yo, you free to Fortnite while I'm actively streaming? God, you're such a meme lord. What is doom scrolling? Oh yeah, look at that. Reading large quantities of negative news online. That is not my understanding of what it is. The tendency to scroll through and seek out bad news that is saddening, disheartening, or depressing. Well, look at that. I don't know anything. Although I guess it's kind of the same thing. Like, if you endlessly scroll something like TikTok, you're kind of destined to eventually see things that are depressing to you. Just because the world is depressing and you'll stumble into such a wide variety of things, but I think what I was saying was just wrong, so thank you for correcting me with a definition. TikTok has a few bright spots more than the depressingness of the news. I wouldn't say TikTok in general is doom scrolling, but I'm not sure what your TikTok For You page is like. I mean, honestly, I can find depressing concepts in most things because I'm reminded of various aspects of capitalism whenever I look at literally anything. Why is this person doing this goofy skit? Who cares that this guy just handed this homeless person $10 if he just did it to, you know, exploit the goodness of it? Sure, this guy just gave this guy $1,000, but how much more money is he gonna make from turning it into a viral video, you know? And of course, my For You page, even though it's catered to the things that I like follow, I get a lot of stuff on my For You page that's not actually for me, and it has nothing to do with my history or whatever on of using TikTok. So, but yeah, anyway, thanks for correcting me. I had no idea. Well, I don't know what you call what I was saying then. Just having infinite time to waste, so you do so in an app that just drains the life out of you. But that's usually what I mean when I say doom scrolling. Just like scrolling endlessly until my brain is dead. But that's not the textbook/internet definition of that term, so oopsies. Soul, hi, it's like explaining your code to the rubber ducky. Speaking it out helps to reinforce it to yourself. Yeah, like talking about, yeah. Speaking your thoughts aloud about gaming, yeah, for sure. To the rubber ducky, though, is that a coding concept? What is the rubber ducky? But yeah, no, that sounds like it's the same concept, for sure. But welcome in, dude, happy Friday. I'm surprised you're still here. Is Daft not streaming yet? About that time. All the Daft homies are here. Is he not streaming tonight? Do. Checking. I don't see him live yet. Uh-oh, who am I gonna raid out to when I do several hours from now? I don't know, maybe he'll be live by then. Maybe he won't, I don't know. Did he tell Twitter? Anyway, we're gonna play Hitman eventually. The more I talk, the less time I have to get through all the things I need to get through, which is fine, because I like talking. I'm having a lot of fun with everyone here, but yeah. Yo, that happened? I forget what happened. Talking to your barista, yeah. Bethesduary is dead, to be immediately followed by Bethesbrewery, no worries. You know streamer mode sometimes? Oh, is that a thing on Epic? I don't think I have that turned on. I just block people I don't recognize. Whatever. Bethesbrel? I hope it doesn't take that long, but I don't know. These games are long. Skyrim and the like. You did find me. I accepted. Daft isn't streaming today. Uh-oh. Hope he's okay. Soul, yeah, you hold an effigy in your hands, usually a ducky, and go through your code to help you find your errors. That's adorable, honestly. If only I'd read chat. I'm caught up. Okay, it took a while, but I got caught up. Then you said you couldn't talk for an hour like Jet does. Well, a lot of people are here. Like, I don't normally have this many different people talking in my stream when I start. So I don't know what I did to attract all of you. I think it's because I'm playing Hitman, and I got everyone's jimmies rustled about me returning to Hitman, so people are here. I don't know. Quick, everyone that's here and talking, tell me why you clicked on my stream today instead of any other day. And those of you that are here often, you don't need to explain yourselves. No, I'm kidding. You're not required. But I am curious. What's so special about today? What did I do? What did I do that worked today? I'd love to know. I'd love to try it again in the future. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna play Hitman. Now that I'm all caught up, I guess we can get into the game finally. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop talking. You missed me? Aw, I miss you all the time too, when we're not talking constantly. Trothguard, how dare I ruffle your chocolate jimmies? Yeah. Yeah, your chocolate jimmies for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like, I think the reason that Jet's able to do it is because, one, he has stuff he already intends to talk about. Like, I think he writes an agenda of things to go over, like gaming news and stuff. And two, I think he's got a crowd that's used to just sitting and talking at the start of his stream. So it's kind of like a feedback loop where he has stuff to talk about if it gets quiet. But if it doesn't get quiet, there's a constant stream of things to react to, which is kind of what happened here. You know, people started talking and I just rambled about each response for a while, so I got behind. But it turned into me talking for an hour, so I don't know. If I could consistently guarantee that this could happen, I would do it more consistently, but I can't. Because I don't really have things worth saying all the time, you know? I mentioned this, like, when it comes to having relationships with people where a lot of what you do is talking. Because, like, when you start dating someone, for example, you go out to dinners a lot or whatever, or you do activities together where a majority of what you're doing is just talking to each other and learning about each other. And, that's all great and stuff, but, like, you eventually run out of words and topics and stuff, you know? I don't know how fast, I don't know how many hours you get out of it, but if your relationship with someone is primarily talking, you know, you can hit a wall with that kind of stuff pretty quick. There's only so many things you can theorize about and think out loud about and ponder about together, or ask about each other or learn about each other or whatever. And when it comes to streaming, like, I feel like whenever I'm live and talking about stuff, I'm just telling whoever's here everything I can say about myself. I tell random stories. I tell what's going on in my life. I tell things about gaming news I see. I offer commentary about Pal World, whatever. And that happens once and then I'm done, you know? Unless someone comes in here and specifically asks me to repeat something I've already happened to talk about, I'm not gonna think to talk about it again. So, like, if I streamed every day and I talked for an hour every day, I would very quickly run out of things to talk about. And, yeah, so hats off to people like Jet that can actually talk for an hour every single stream and have it not be a colossal failure. I fear that if I were to do that, it would be. But I guess we wouldn't know until we tried. A lot of you hate agendas. Well, sorry. We're too chaotic for a list of agendas. Yeah, I mean, when people are here, sure. But, you know, sometimes I start a stream and the first person doesn't really chat properly or whatever until 15 minutes in. Someone will come and stealth claim first, and then I'll get to step in, and there's not really a two-way conversation with chat. Which is fine, not a complaint. It's just, it's the way that things shake out sometimes. But on days like that, I'm not going to talk for an hour, you know? Reset it now so you can claim it? No, show up first and you can claim it. That's how that works. Don't try to hold back my creativity with your agendas. I'm not saying we have to stick to an agenda. I'm just saying if things are quiet and I need something to talk about, it would be nice to be able to rely on an agenda, but I don't have one. So, am I a Pal World commentary channel? Not properly. If I actually played the game, I think I could give it a proper critique from my perspective, but I'm giving the perspective of someone who's sick of hearing about that game because it's the only thing I've been hearing about and thinking about for the last, like, 6 days because I can't escape it in the media I consume. So, I recognize that my perspective is, negatively biased as someone who's had their fill without ever actually experiencing the game. So I wouldn't consider myself a Pal World commentary channel because it's like biased news, and that's not actually news, is it? News is like facts presented to you as they are, and you're able to form your own opinion about stuff. But being presented with either untrue facts or facts that are trimmed in such a way that they help form a specific narrative, that's not news, you know? That's just an opinion. So, and I don't need to convince anyone to hate Pal World. Everyone here who wants to play it already owns it and has played it, you know? It's been a rapid fire few days. I'm just sick of hearing about it. There's nothing maybe wrong with it. At least not quantitatively, you know? You got the crowd of people that are saying they used AI to make it, whatever, but no one can prove that. And the people that love Pal World are not willing to consider that it may have been made with AI if people can't prove it. I'm enjoying it too much to consider that this may have been made with AI, so until you can prove it, I'm just gonna pretend it wasn't, you know? So, I think that's the Asmongold take right now. It doesn't really matter if it was made with AI, because even if it was, it sold 7 million copies. So consumers don't give a fuck if it was made with AI, do they? And if you think that they do, you're a fucking idiot. Do I sound like Asmongold now? But yeah, the whole thing is really funny. I don't know. I just think a lot of people are baffled by, and a lot of devs are kind of jealous of the fact that a ragtag group of 20 people threw together a game that sold millions of copies in days, you know? As I speak, I watch people's names in the corner from my Steam friends list opening Palworld, so like, it speaks for itself. But yeah, I'm just sick of hearing about it. I think that's my main, whatever, discontentedness with it. Can't even tell you if it's a good or bad game. Can't tell you if they made it using nefarious means or not. And I don't care. It could be the cleanest game ever with the most fun gameplay with an infinite gameplay loop. I just don't want to hear about it anymore. That's all. Don't try to hold back my creativity with your news. I mean, news can inspire creativity if you want to be a conspiracy theorist and you want to craft some shit. Nicola, they used AI. Yeah, so you probably used ChatGPT in your life. Does that mean you should be invalidated? Well, no. I think the thing about AI stuff that gets people upset is like when AI specifically attempts to replace creativity, like art, I guess. Because art is kind of a lucrative business. Creativity and ingenuity is kind of lucrative in like human-based. And using AI to just supplement a very human thing, I think, is what people are taking issue with. Using AI to help you with your job or whatever, you could say that's bad, but I mean, people use technology to invalidate people, you know? Like machines and stuff. Self-serving, auto checkouts, whatever, you know? So like AI in that sense is just a technological development, but I think what people really take issue with is how like AI making art is just based off of existing art made by other people. So the reason why it's bad is because it's strictly using people's assets against their will to use a machine to make new stuff for free without crediting the original artists, you know? Because the whole point of AI is that it's machine learning, right? It takes things that exist and it quote unquote learns from them and uses recognized patterns and things to generate new content. But if the stuff that it's using is made by people that don't want their stuff used, and the machine is quote unquote learning from their art and their things that are their mental property and their brainchild, it's kind of a gray area, you know? So it's not really a good thing in the art space because it's not using resources that are fed to it willingly, you know? If something learns how to spit out code, if you can make an entire video game using AI code, it's because you taught it Python and, you know, gave it all of fucking Stack Overflow or whatever that, what's that website where all the nerds help each other with code? Stack Overflow, is that what it's called? You know, you set an AI rampant there to learn every nuanced use of code in every coding language, and it can use that information to generate a video game. That's fine. But like, you set an AI loose on Soul's fucking DeviantArt account or whatever, and it just like can properly mimic a Soul-made art thing. And Soul used to get hired by gaming companies to like make their sprites or whatever, but suddenly an AI can do it in his quote-unquote style without the actual like human influence, you know, the human ingenuity that would add certain details. Well then there you go. You just invalidated a human that did not opt in to having their style taken away because an AI just stole it. And I think that's the concern with like actors and stuff having their voices and their likenesses recreated by machines and stuff like that. I think that's the real difference, you know. Using ChatGPT to do your homework is far different from replacing actors and actresses by using their likeness against their will. And I think that's the real problem. So when people are mad at like Palworld being potentially used by AI or made with AI, it's because they think AI like made the character models using existing assets that weren't, you know, signed off on or whatever, that weren't the intellectual property of whoever used the AI to generate them. That's really where it comes into play. I'm not an expert on the topic, so I don't think I'll talk about this too much more. But the whole point of what I was saying is, I'm just sick of hearing about Palworld and the controversy that is or isn't involved in it. And if you want to play it, and you want to not care that it may have been made with AI, and you want to not care that it's, you know, really towing the line of a copyright infringement and this and that, then by all means, enjoy your game, you know? I think it's a little bit ignorant to say with your chest, it wasn't made with AI, or I don't care if it was made with AI until I see proof that it was. But, yeah, it's a very good example of wandering into a murky gray area when it comes to this stuff. And it's only going to get worse as AI gets better and the products made with AI get better. But what can you do? Hopefully I explained that in a way that made sense and people don't strongly disagree with.
That's so funny.
I mean, devs are jealous when Elden Ring dropped and FromSoft's kind of a big dev. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think people just want to be successful, and seeing people easy their way into success is what people are taking issue with. So as a person who vehemently hates AI-generated content, I also am not going to deny myself the joy I'm getting out of the experience. Lava, what if I'm AI and I don't even know it? One day you will be. So AI, as we know, is just average content with a confirmation bias. That's not always true. I mean, a lot of AI art you see is really shitty, for sure. But if you use AI art to, like, give you an idea or give you a structure for something that you then, like, correct or trace over or whatever, easy peasy. If you can easy mode your way into creating complex things using the building blocks of a machine and then just, like, some shoddy touch-ups by a nobody, like, you can totally not pay a professional artist and have someone like me, you know, make a new Pokemon by saying, give me a Pokemon that combines these 6 Pokemon, and having it spit it out, and I'm like, yeah, that looks a little shitty, let me just smooth out the lines with my lack of art experience, and bam, I have a new Pokemon. I mean a Pal, I mean a Koromon, I mean a Cassette Beast, I mean a, you know. Granted, half of those examples I just said do not look like Pokemon. Palworld characters do look like Pokemon. I mean the Digimon, yeah. Except they don't look like Pokemon, you know what I mean? The design styles of the creatures and the different features they have and stuff, and the consistency with how they make, like, appendages and shapes of things and faces and eyes and things. Very Pokemon. Digimon is not. Koromon is not. Cassette Beasts is not. Temtem is not. Palworld, though? Nicholas said, I'd say AI is basically modern meme culture made big. Most modern meme culture is mostly remixed. Stack Overflow, my beloved. I'm sending an AI model on the Rule website. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was generalizing a lot. The AI thing is very broad. It has very broad uses. But at a base level, the concept is put a lot of information into it, get a lot of information easily out of it, use that information to bypass having to use humans to generate stuff. And when that comes from creativity or creative outlets, that's bad. Using a machine to replace creative humans is bad. So that's where we're going. It's gonna get worse. So, like, now people can safely say, I'm not scared of AI, it does a shit job. Don't you worry. It'll do less of a shit job, and you will become invalid, and then you'll worry. And it sucks that the writing is on the wall for that. But it's interesting that things like Palworld bring that conversation into focus. Same thing with the writer strikes and everything that happened last summer, and the UAW stuff. You know, a big concern of that was AI. And then, you know, they stopped the strike, and then it turns out the leads over there are like, yeah, actually, we you know, companies can use the actor's likeness, but only to a certain degree. But like, they totally can, you know. We support the use of AI in replacing our actors with whatever, licensing their likeness until the end of time. You'll never have to hire Tony again to stand in the background of your commercial and whatever, walk a dog. You can just pencil him in legally. That's fine. The fuck? That's like the closest thing you can get to selling your soul to someone, you know? Go ahead and use my likeness in any way you want. And then don't plaster it on the front of everything you're doing like, oh, this person was generated using AI. Nope. You have the rights to use it. You don't have to fucking... Anyway. Weird territory, crazy stuff, very dystopian. And honestly, for someone who doesn't work in the space, not my biggest concern when it comes to everyday handlings of things. I have to worry about my own company doing dystopian shit things, which is starting soon. So yeah, that's what artists are furious about and what execs are frothing over at the mouth over. Yeah, exactly. Junesy, my guy, what's up, man? How did your stream earlier go? I lurked for a minute, but didn't say hi or trigger anything. Hopefully the stuff we worked on yesterday worked. What I heard from all that is Teeter hates Tetris. Yes, the age-old concept of me despising Tetris. Nickel, I'm taking all of your words out of context, putting it on X and getting my 5 minutes of fame. Yeah, do it. That's all you have to do. Put it all on Twitter. You can put everything I say on stream on Twitter and get engagement. Just farm engagement with my hot takes. Especially without the context. That's all you need to do. So the thing is, when they generate, they give you like 6 to 9 options. So you pick the one that's the closest to what you want. Use that selection to confirm that it did it right. Oh. Well. That's not always useful because, you know, it'd be nice if you could say like, these ones are bad, but these few work, but I prefer this one. But whatever, I don't want to help AI. Fuck it, do it wrong. Teach it wrong for all I care. Learn based on a variety of different preferences from all the different people using it. And all those differing preferences will just confuse it, so I don't care. Also, Pokemon blatantly copied from Dragon Quest, so shrug. I'm not familiar with that. So, not saying they didn't do it, but I can't speak to it, unfortunately. It's been kind of blowing up. Cool. Whatever. Pokemon's kind of dead in the water anyway. Just kidding. They're like the most profitable corporation ever, or game company ever. Game Freak. Main problem with AI right now is the sheer volume of outputs literally drowning everything else. I mean, yeah, because people are excited about it, and also it's a powerful tool, and also it, again, is very easy to just spit out AI-generated art instead of waiting on a creative person to create something in hours or days of time. So, you know, it's the fast food of art creation. You want an actual hamburger, or you want someone to shit out a machine-made frozen whatever that tastes good enough? They're kind of blown up how Gen 1 Pokemon look like Dragon Quest creatures. I need to see this. Fuck Hitman, right? Not actually fuck Hitman, but my interest is definitely peaked. How do I what's the button for this? Ah, here we go. Monster Quest versus Gen 1 Pokemon. Wow, rude. Well, I would obviously ask for consent. If you saying it's rude is denying consent, then, you know, we can leave it there. I also meant, like, we're delaying playing the game, but, you know. I need images. Reddit usually provides images. They failed. Quick, let's go to the images tab. I want examples. Oh god, it took me right to Twitter. Abort. Open image in new tab, please. Alright, people are saying these things look similar. I mean, we can go row by row. Yeah, let's go example by example. So this bat, big body, short wings, long tail, whatever, looks like this bat. They're both bats. This bat that's bigger and more mean looking is the same as this bat that's bigger and more mean looking. Again, I don't think those count. A green caterpillar with a face looks like a green caterpillar. Again, you know, I don't know. Caterpillars are green, you know. A mouse with a unicorn horn, that's purple. A mouse with a horn, that's purple. Can you say that's similar enough? I don't know. There's a concept when it comes to mirroring things that's called the squint test. If you can look at something and squint at it and you cannot tell that there is a difference, it fails the squint test. At first glance, I think almost everything on here would fail the squint test. Like literally everything on here. I don't see two that are so similar that I think they would fail a squint test, or that they'd pass a squint test. This is a big bug thing. This is a big bug thing. This has its pincers coming out of its mouth like a bug. This has its pincers coming out of its head. These are not the same. A little blob in a shell. This is an actual ammonite creature. These are not the same thing. A shell with a mouth coming out. That's something. That's what this is. But this looks more like a mimic chest. The one from Dragon Quest looks more like a mimic chest. If you've ever seen a mimic chest in a video game, it's a chest that has teeth around its lip and a tongue that comes out. Sometimes they have eyes, sometimes they don't. But like, that's the concept of what it is. You want a clam to look like a mouth? Sure, it can have a tongue spitting out. Sure, a creature could be within. Again, this doesn't pass this or fail the squint test, or yeah, whatever, pass the squint test for me. A dragon thing. A dragon thing. I don't know. Conceptually, sure, a thing made of rocks, but like, they're not the same. They're a mimic in Dragon Quest as well? Yeah, sure. Pokemon doesn't have mimic chests. Also, hi, Mr. Hoy. It's great to see you. I don't need to go through every single one of these, but this is a duck with a long monkey tail. This is a duck. This is literally a duck. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. This is a cartoon representation of a duck. Calm down. A blue dragon. A blue sea dragon with scales like a fish. Not the same. A gray dragon. Using such features as a body and a tail and wings and clawed feet and a dragon head with a fin on top for some reason. This is a dragon with a body and a tail and wings attached to the arms. I don't, you know, a pile of rocks with a face, a rock with a face. Big purple thing that shoots gas out of its holes. Big flying toxic purple thing that shoots gas out of its holes. You can say these are conceptually similar, but they're not. Again, this would not fail a squint test. Or pass a squint, whatever I'm trying to say. A cheetah with red in it. A dog thing that's orange. A cloud of smoke with a face. A different type of cloud of smoke with a different face. A rabid crab. A crab. This one's not even close. I'm not even gonna... What? A bird? And a bird? Then yeah, a big golden dragon, an orange dragon. I don't know. This is a bad example. Just make it look different so it doesn't look like you copied it. They literally did that. I don't think I'd ever see this and be like, oh my god, that's from Dragon Quest. Or I'd see this and be like, oh my god, that's the pile of rocks from Dragon Quest. You know? And I'm not even a Pokemon defender. Did I grow up on Dragon Quest? No, I've never seen Dragon Quest. But do I need to have grown up on something to look at direct comparisons and see if they're similar? Do I need to be blinded by nostalgia to see similarities. Because that sounds like you're just confirming that the only way that this could bother you is if you have nostalgia for it. It doesn't actually suggest that things are ripped off. That'd be like saying that Britney Spears is a ripoff of Madonna because she was blonde and hot and young when she started being a pop star. She's completely different, but did she just rip off Madonna because she came out 20 minutes later doing the same shit? I don't think so. I wish I could find more evidence of this because my search did not work, but anyway, turns out I find that uninteresting. I really wish the examples were a little bit more on the nose, the way that the Palworld examples kind of are. But again, people are very, very staunchly against claims that Palworld copied Pokemon for some reason. We're gonna play Hitman now, I think. I've talked enough and my throat is starting to hurt. Akira Toriyama's Love Child. Yeah, I mean, I know it's made by the guy that made Dragon Ball or whatever, but I have no idea how similar it is to Pokemon. That's a Drahi. Okay. Some of them are a stretch. Can you tell me which ones weren't a stretch? Because I didn't see one on there that was convincing, and I'm not a Pokemon stan. I'm just looking at, I'm looking for specific details or whatever that show obvious, like, rip-off potential, not just conceptual similarities. And I didn't see them there. But, like, if you want to look at the examples from Palworld that people are getting bent out of shape over, they're a bit closer. They're a bit closer. Can I see a full list of them somewhere? No, but, you know, like, they're a bit closer. They are a fair bit closer. It's not just a black-colored cat-looking thing. It's got the same placement of ears, the same type of face, the same shape of its hair, the same type of tail and feet, you know, like that kind of stuff. It's a lot more egregious. Or you'll see examples like this where it looks like it just mirrors the shape completely and has just color differences. Or you see examples like that one, like this one that looks like a combination of like 4 different Pokemon because, oh wait, shit, I didn't want the article, I want the image. Because, you know, this flower on the head comes from a different Pokemon. This general shape of the body comes from another existing Pokemon. The color scheme and general thing is ripped from this Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's a lot closer. It's a lot closer, piece by piece, to properties from Pokemon than any of the things from Dragon Quest 1 to Pokemon Gen 1. So I can understand why people are up in arms about the similarities in this game, because they are a lot more direct. Even if, and the only thing that matters for copyright is if the model itself, oh yeah, here's an example of all of them, or all the ones that people think are similar. So yeah, this person says, I don't know, I don't even know what concepts they're talking about, but anyway. Here we go. We got people analyzing like the whole thing and saying like all these parts were taken from various Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. So the Palworld thing, I see, but the only thing that matters for copyright, as far as I understand, is actual like pixel to pixel stealing. You can steal the likeness of something all day as long as it's different enough that you can't directly confuse it with something. Yeah, coordinate data on the models, exactly. People have been doing shit with like the actual mapping of the, what do they call it in 3D? Like the netting or whatever, which is like the way that 3D models are structured in 3D data engines. Yeah, vertex mesh, that's it, mesh, not netting, sorry. But like that stuff on a technical level is the stuff that matters when it comes to copyright law, as far as I understand. Having this creature that very much looks like a Pokemon with all of these examples of things that it borrows from different Pokemon would not fail a squint test. If you squinted at this and it was pitted up against any of these other Pokemon, you would not say, I can't differentiate this from this, or I can't differentiate this from this. But you can look at this and say, I can see how this is this headdress and this face and this color scheme and this tail and this and this and this. But they're not the same. So this is why Game Freaks and Nintendo have not stomped Palworld into the ground. Because even though this is a blatant borrowing of these features, and you can do this for almost every single PAL in the game, it meets the legal constraints of what is ripping stuff off. People compare this thing to like a Raichu and an Electabuzz and this and that. But like, it doesn't matter. Because even though it borrows concepts from all of those things, it is not a direct ripoff of an Electabuzz. It is not a direct ripoff of Pikachu, whatever. And again, you can do this with every PAL in the game. Here's a perfect example of what I just said. They're saying that this thing from Pokemon looks like this thing from Palworld because it has the same types of things coming out of its face, the same stern look. Its body type's probably the same, whatever, but it's got different ears and hair. It's actually a bit thinner. It doesn't matter that the color scheme is 1-to-1 and that the body shape is 1-to-1, blah, blah, blah. They are distinctly different. And even if you look at it and immediately think, that's that Pokemon to me, it's not legally. This Electabuzz, with the lightning across his whole body and the stern face and the yellow and black color pattern, does not match this thing with a similar lightning bolt across his stomach that looks a bit more like a Raichu would, legally. So people are up in arms because you can very easily see these are the quote-unquote same, or this thing is the same as if Electabuzz and Raichu had a love child, or whatever. And people are even going so far as to put various Pokemon into, there's like modding tools or whatever, or like internet generator things where you can make like molded Pokemon sprites, and people are inputting various Pokemon and getting these outputs that look very similar to Palmon. So people are very up in arms because all of this is so obvious, but it means literally nothing when it comes to copyright legality. And trust me, if there was a leg to stand on, you would be, of course, Nintendo would swoop in, especially with how nefarious they are with like snuffing out fan-made projects and stuff in an effort to like protect their brand and protect their craft, and also to just take money from people that are getting money based on things that are Pokemon fan-made or whatever, Nintendo fan-made. With the success of Palworld, 100,000%, if Nintendo had a leg to stand on, they would fucking dive in and just absolutely drain these people of the millions and millions of dollars they made across the last 6 days. So this is all, it's such an interesting topic, and you know, for me, I think it's very lazy to do something like this, but like, laziness doesn't mean it's not profitable. And if the game is fun, people aren't going to care if it's lazily ripped off of Pokemon. Or as Asmongold's been saying, people don't give a fuck if it's made with AI. If the game is fun and they don't know, people are just going to buy it and not care that like an artist wasn't paid. Which, you know, bad take. If people weren't actually able to use AI to rip off art, then people wouldn't have the option of buying a game that contains it. Willingly or unwillingly, you know? If it wasn't even available or an option to be used, you wouldn't have this whole consumer response thing. People don't care if it has AI in it because they buy it anyway. If it wasn't there to be bought and people weren't able to be duped into buying a game that uses AI, they probably wouldn't, well, they wouldn't be able to buy it because it wouldn't be available. But the whole fact that it is available makes this kind of stuff really murky. And again, you have people that don't care, and you have people that do really care and just don't know. Or you have people that think that it's not really a big deal for the game. I don't care if an artist didn't get paid, the game is fun, then so be it. You're a piece of shit, I guess. But it's very interesting, all the stuff that's come out of this. And I don't know. This is just the first example of many that are gonna come to pass, I think, in the future when it comes to AI and art and, you know, game devs trying to cut corners with their assets and, you know, whatever. Microsoft firing 20,000 people today. Not related to AI, but you know. We had our most profitable year last year, making $10 billion. Anyway, we're going to sever a third of our workforce in the pursuit of profits. That's another topic I don't care to get into. But yeah, I remember 20 minutes ago or 40 minutes ago when I said I wasn't a Pal World commentary channel. What happened to us? Anyway, I swear to God, I have to play Hitman sometime today. I need to do these. I mean, we could just do these challenges tomorrow or whenever I stream again, but... Anyway, super laughable to me, the Pokemon blatantly copied from Dragon Quest. But let's move on. Oh, hi, Mr. Hoy, that was forever ago. Hi, Ollie, you've been here a minute. I've been ignoring everybody. My favorite teat. No, surely you've got at least 2 more that you prefer. I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. Did I grow up on Dragon Quest? No, that's irrelevant. So it's not even the most Meganium-looking Pal, but yeah, I see what you mean. Apparently almost all the monster work was done by a single person. Yeah, you know what's crazy? It probably easily could have been. Especially because that game's been in development for several years. Shit, man, if my only job... Well, I don't know if it was their only job. But if somebody tasked me with, like, can you make, I don't know, 100 things that look like Pokemon using existing Pokemon assets, but make them different enough to get by? Bruh, I could so easily look at the history of 600 Pokemon and cherry pick different components of them and slap them together and then modify them slightly so they don't actually match, but they still kind of make you think it looks like a Pokemon. I could so easily do that 100 times. Are you fucking kidding me? 1,000. Okay, there you go. So my pool of available choices is even bigger than I thought. So easily, man. I will peek my microphone with confidence. Oh my god, it's such an easy concept. And shit, if you could do so legally and then sell a video game containing them and make millions of dollars, fuck, I would quit my day job and do that right now. If there's a new Pal World dev out there who's trying to compete with Pal World and they really need someone who's not even an artist to do the same thing, fucking hit me up. I would love to quit my job. They're becoming dystopian more and more by the day, and I'm not looking forward to returning to work on Monday. Please save me. And let me do this fun little bullshit thing for my job. But yeah, this whole thing's been a very interesting topic, for sure, to see and watch unfold. Radio Time, hi! I'm up in arms about being up in arms. That sounds like your arms would fall asleep. LA Who, hello, hi. Been a while. Welcome in. How's it going? We're playing Hitman today, except I've been live for 2 hours and we haven't even looked at the game that's been open. Welcome in. But Tom, it's great to see you. Hope you're having a great night. I gotta add you to my auto shout-out list. Because you got passed over. My bad. Actually, fuck it. Let me fix that right now. Because the last time I, like, thought about this to do it, we just did it live, and it made my life a lot easier. Also, Ginger's here, too. Hi, Ginger. Sorry, I'm super far behind. We've been having,
That's, no can do there.
Whatever. We've been having a lengthy discussion about random shit.
The last 2
Do you have a VIP? Yeah, you didn't have to pay 75,000 channel
We
points
could
for
look
it. Isn't
for
that cool?
tinted
You're
rocks.
just, like, a super dope guy. And I realized I had a few more slots that I could give out, so I gave them to some choice friends that show up a lot and support the channel a lot. And if I had more, I'd give more out to people that are here all the time. But Twitch is really stupid about VIP slots. I don't know. How many people are here right now? Could we get 15 people talking at once suddenly so I can have 10 more slots to give out? I don't know. Because that's how it works. You need 15 people babbling in your chat at once to get more slots. It doesn't matter that I've been streaming for 3 years and I've met 600 people I super appreciate. Does not matter. There are no VIP slots to be had. I really wish it scaled with, like, your following instead of people talking in chat, but what can you do? Can we get 15 people talking in here? I don't know. Quick, everybody go find a friend you know is actively in another stream. Be like, hey, can I borrow you for 5 seconds to talk into your stream? We're trying to fabricate getting VIP slots. Please, please. You can close the tab right after whatever. He's totally not a vibe, but can you come help our efforts? Thanks. Your friends are sleepy. Yeah, it happens when it's 5 in the morning. Anyway, thanks for, whatever. Thanks for padding my numbers. Me using Learner's PC in 1 second? Perfect. Fucking pad it. Let's go. Anyway, let me try to get caught up. I'm so sorry. I've been rambling about stuff. But Tom, it's great to see you, man. I'm gonna add you this auto shout out list in a minute if I can remember how to do it, but I gotta get caught up. When your friend lends you their homework to copy, you copy everything except a sentence. Yeah, see, that's the Pal World example for sure. So actual coordinate, yeah, we talked about that, the mesh stuff. It's quite literally legally distinct Pokemon, yeah. It certainly is. Nintendo doesn't play about their money, so true. Ginger, hi! Hitman looking very different today. Yeah, we haven't played it yet. I've been babbling. Last played Lethal Company? Is that true? Oh my god, I love Lethal Company. Catch up with chat first? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it's possible. I'm trying. If they had a leg to stand on, they would have dumped on him in 2021. Yeah, I mean, that release trailer is ages old at this point. Is PC froze? Oh no. Don't worry. I don't know what at once means either. I don't know how quickly, what the period is that 15 people have to talk. Lethal's on Sunday, you're just set up for next stream. Oh, so you haven't even played it yet? Do you have 4 people? I'm totally not inviting myself. Never mind. I'm really excited. And, I hope you enjoy it. Lethal Company is so much fun, but it's a game I only play when people ask me to play. Sometimes I play it alone on stream, but just kind of for memes. Because I am the #1 hive runner on Twitch. That's not true. But I know how to get beehives in the ship all by myself. It's fun. There's a clip of me getting 3 of them at once. It's great. Wanna play Lethal Company? Yeah, sure. Just say when. Bean said, OG Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue fan, and I couldn't care less. Lol, it's addicting. I'm having fun. It wasn't a $70 game, only 28 bucks. Well, the gameplay's not at all like Pokemon, so there's that. It's not a Pokemon replacement by any means. It's just the fact that Pokemon are present that make it kind of weird. And yeah, a lot of people feel that way. That the fact that the standard has been $70 to buy AAA games, people get real excited when they can spend less than $70 on a game that's got more content. But shit, man, indie games have existed forever. The fact that you can get a game with as much content as like Enter the Gungeon for $15 is a fucking steal, you know? But no one cares about Enter the Gungeon in the way they care about big open world Valheim-esque games. So whatever. The AAA fanboys of the world are slowly learning about indie developers, and they're feasting, you know? You're telling me I could buy 2 Pal Worlds for the price of 1 fucking Call of Duty? Hell yeah. Big Truth, like the finals and their voice AI? Yeah, that's just pretty crazy. They claim that their voice AI was meant to be, like a building block or some shit. They were trying to say, like, we only have AI in our game so that we can generate voice lines or whatever for real actors to come in and record. It's like, yeah, okay. Sure you are. But, like, you can also have the AI speak those lines for free? What are you talking about? You can't pull the wool over my eyes. No, it's just a test. It's just to get our ducks in a row. Yeah, okay. We're just preparing to spend money we don't need to. For sure, man. For sure. Bean, you've also bought every Pokemon that's ever released? Man, that's a commitment, but I feel that. Ollie, we appreciate the commentary. I guess so. I don't have the right takes ever, but, you know, here we are. Honestly, those teats aren't all that. Maybe the left one is your competition, but the right one ain't shit. I'll have to trust you. I have no frame of reference, and I would never, seek one. But yeah, I'm sorry I said that. It was just kind of, you know, opportunity was there. But yeah, welcome in. It's great to see you. I hope you've been having fun. Over 1,000 Pokemon. Perfect. Tater, hi! Thank God my favorite Hitman streamer is live. Yeah, too bad we haven't played Hitman in 2 hours. I've just been babbling. And on the back of me saying I'm not the type of streamer that can sit and just talk about stuff unprovoked. But, you know, people are showing up, and that's kind of what's fueling this. When people are here talking about stuff, I can sit and respond at length and ramble and get behind on chat. And, you know, the cycle will continue endlessly until people get bored or ignored or annoyed that they're ignored. Yay, one more person talking. What's up, Learner? AKA Ollie still, I think. Thanks for padding the numbers. I have no idea how many people have talked so far today. A Learner clip, yeah. I don't think Learner streams anymore, but I followed him.
I don't know, dude, but they probably said, like...
That's funny.
You have to go back to the mission.
Can I see... Can I see how many people... I wonder if I can see in my, like, stream... I don't know, is there, like, a stream summary thing I can actively view? I'm so curious how many people it's tracked as talking at once. Of course, I could just count. I don't think it's 15, but this is a good way to buffer it, though. I don't even have 50 people watching according to Twitch's viewer count, but I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of people chatting, so I appreciate it. Minty, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for padding my chat numbers. We're trying to get to 15 people talking at once so I can get more VIP slots. If you know anyone that's on Twitch that wants to come say hi, come pad these numbers with us. I can't believe this is working. It's so funny to me. Fuck Twitch and their dumb cutoffs for these things. Wait, it probably won't track it until after stream anyway. I talk! Yes! We all talk. This is so cool. As of right now, the thing that tracks it says 14 still, but whatever. We'll see. We'll see. How have I been? I've been sick, but it's alright. We don't have a camera on today because I still have a tinge of pink eye that makes me look a little rough, but it's going away, I promise. Oh, see, this isn't gonna say. Damn. I really wish I knew how to track this shit live, but whatever. We'll just keep feeding into it. Hopefully we'll break it, and hopefully it'll count. If so, a couple of you will get some VIP tags to follow, because a lot of homies hanging out right now, and I appreciate all of you. Alright, let me get caught up. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Tater, welcome in. Ginger, welcome in. Do I VIP? Yeah, that's what started all this. No, hello, you can't make me. Yeah, I can't make you talk, you said. Do we have 15 talking in at once? I don't know. Babbling slap talking? Yeah. Is my controller still working? Still PS5? No, it's PS4, and we haven't played the game yet, so I don't know. I speak. All my friends are asleep. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah, that's what I said. Me using Learner's PC, perfect. No, did I say you're not a vibe? I don't know. Did I say I wasn't a vibe? If so, I probably meant it at the time. I'm a vibe. I just don't know if I'm a desirable vibe at all times, you know? I guess we'll find out. I boot up my alt account just so we can get to that 15. Oh wait, I have an alt account too. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh wait, no, my alt account talks whenever I do certain things, like shoutouts and stuff. My Teeterbotter account? Yeah. I don't know if those count though. Surely they do. Wait, any streamer friends that have bot accounts? Type in streamerbot to message my chat real quick. I don't fucking know. Nah, that's too much work. It is funny though. That's so funny. Boot up all my alt accounts. I don't want to know how many alt accounts you have or why. That seems like a lot. TOS? What? You can't bot... No, bot accounts on Twitch are just like alternate Twitch accounts that you have so that you can automate messages through them, but they're technically Twitch accounts. I don't know, is this breaching terms of service by having people that don't want to talk on my chat? Well, maybe they shouldn't have this stupid fucking concept about people chatting. You have like 6 bot accounts? Jesus Christ. Lethal on Sunday, I'm excited for next stream. Sweet. Wanna play Lethal Company? Yeah, sometime soon. I got a haircut, thanks for noticing. Oh, because Hitman looks different, of course, yeah. I mean, you could just be bald. I don't know if I've ever seen... Have I seen your hairstyle? I'm not sure. Working on it? No, I was kidding. If it's against TOS, then by all means, but... I just want more damn VIP slots, man. I know a lot of cool people after streaming for almost 3 years, and it's really fucking stupid that it's based on having people talk all at the same time. All a second monitor content type people getting fucked by people just wanting to hang out and listen to us babble. I wasn't kidding. Oh no. That's way too many. Yeah. That's gonna be scary. Peachbot Chan! I'm gonna get banned now. Clancy, don't ban me, I'm sorry. I just really respect the people, you know, we're a community stream, you know? Look at all these cool people talking and that come by consistently. We just want to appreciate the people that are here and give everyone VIP because they're all important to me. Because without the people showing up, I wouldn't have anything to do. I'd just be a lonely, sad man crying at myself playing games in the dark. You know? So, like, don't ban me because I'm asking people to talk that wouldn't normally talk. And bot accounts aren't actually bot accounts, they're just accounts that are placeholders for stuff. Anyway, thanks to everyone who's here and partaking in this, it's kind of funny. I'm still getting caught up though. Haircut, I saw that clip sometime on Saturday, very impressive. What clip? Oh yeah, the 3 Beehive clip, yeah. It was tough. It was not an interesting clip, but it was a like, whatchamacallit. It was a really impressive moment, so I clipped it. After I take a nap, that will last approximately 8 hours. Oh, sometime on Saturday after you sleep. Got it. Okay. Well, that could happen. Deep Rock. Yeah, Deep Rock's a good time. We should play Deep Rock soon. Ghostbot, fancy seeing you here, beep boop. Yeah. Try for $10 has always been the biggest steal in history. Has it always been a $10 game? I know some games have gotten cheaper. Like, I don't think Gungeon's always been 15. But I don't know. What the heck is Bone? What is Bone? Bone? I don't know what that is. Learner clip. I talked. Yes, you did. It is totally me, for sure. Yeah, Minty, what's up, though? Welcome in. Sorry, I just got caught up to the part where you came in. It's good to see you. Learner does not stream. He has enough followers. Stream like 7 times to get affiliate quick. Hell yeah. Well, that's good. Has he ever... I mean, he has streamed. He's got a clip. But if he's not into it anymore, that's totally valid. His DPI is so ass and go back to my PC. Cool. Looking forward to seeing you again. Pad those numbers. Hell yeah. Fuck corporations. How about then? Yeah, I'm good. A little sick, but I'm fine. No camera today, but we'll live. Asking ye shall receive. Yes, chat spam. This is just kind of a preview of, like, if I ever get more followers and this is constantly what my chat looks like, I'll never be able to keep up with chat. And I won't be the same streamer that I am now. I'll just have to be a just chatting streamer. But, like, that's fine. And I'll just be perpetually behind chat. And, like, only the homies that understand and are patient enough for me to catch up will persist. All the people that come by thinking, like, you need to pay attention to me right now, are going to be very disappointed because I want to pay attention to everything that happens, and just, it happens faster than I can, whatever, go along with. And then I started responding to stuff people said minutes ago. They're like, fuck, I don't remember why I said that. I'm like, yeah, I don't either, you know. All I said, bro basically uses resistance bands with his DPI. What the fuck? Minty, I don't know where's being on the camera always can be tough, especially when recovering from illness. Yeah, for sure. I think I just look like a mess, so I don't want to call attention to it, but being on camera. But I don't know. I'm not really a no-cam streamer, you know? Like, I know some streamers that get by without a camera because, like, 1, they've never had a camera, and 2, their voice is such that, like, it's emotive enough or expressive enough where they don't really need a camera. I don't really feel that way. I think a lot of my, like, emotion comes through... I make a lot of faces. My eyebrows move a lot. Or whatever. I do a lot of, like, comedic gestures because I know I'm on a camera. Or what have you. So... I don't think I could exist very well without a camera. And of course, the little image we have on screen is literally just something I threw up in place of my camera because I wanted to stream one day and didn't really plan around not having a camera for the first time in almost 3 years, so... And I also didn't expect to have to do this for several days. You would think that, like, in the 6 days or whatever since I last streamed, I could have prepared to not have a camera again and could have, like, done something more interesting than a picture. But I didn't, and also I anticipated I'd be better by now, and here we are, still with pink eye and not going to the doctor. Haha, goodness, terms of service, yeah, hopefully not. I have bought a count of like 6, that's crazy. Working on it, great, great, great. Lava, I'm bald, that's not true. Jack couldn't play with your hair otherwise. Ghostbot.exe, I wasn't kidding though. Yeah, thanks. Totally not Ginger. Eachbot-chan, I am talking. Thanks, totally not Ollie. Rothgar, babble, babble, babble. Everyone's yelling. We're all yelling. Yeah, I don't think volume matters. It's strictly, well, the other kind of volume, like, you know, count volume, not loudness volume, but I appreciate it. Rising Raven 13, hi. If you're a real person, sorry I missed you. We're behind. Welcome in. And if you're one of the various, you know, still people, welcome in regardless. We are a community, yes. Love, I'm not cool, don't accuse me of things. Did I say you were cool? I should have if I didn't. Minty's pretty silly of Twitch because some people aren't watching Twitch to chat. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't watch Twitch to chat. And that's fine, you know. I personally watch Twitch to chat. If I wanted to watch something and not chat with it, I would just put on YouTube, personally, but... Or, like, watch a VOD, you know? But, like, if someone's live and hanging out, I always feel kind of compelled to talk personally and come say hi. But some streams are a vibe, and it's easy to throw on a stream and, like, go water stuff in Minecraft or whatever without talking, so... Both are valid. I'm not trying to say it's invalid to put on a live stream and not talk. I just personally tend to talk when I have live streams up when I can manage. But sometimes I lurk because my hands are too busy, but I, you know, again, have a stream on. If I'm actively, I guess that's what I mean. If I'm actively watching something, if I feel chatty, I'll put on a Twitch stream and actively chat. If I'm actively watching something to watch it, I will put on something that's old and not interactive, like a VOD or a YouTube video. So that's just me, but lurking is totally valid. I lurk all the time when I'm like playing roguelikes or whatever, grinding stuff. So totally get it. Or like when I'm working, if I'm in a work meeting or whatever, it's easy to ignore the meeting and focus on the stream, but I don't want to like talk and be super present in case I get pulled away. Did you gonna take a bath? Enjoy your bath. Appreciate you being here in multiple capacities. Ollie, you're a huge lurker. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to disparage lurkers by any means, and I hope it didn't come off that way. But yeah, lurkers are a huge part of Twitch, and I think it's really stupid that like you can only have VIPs in your chat, or like VIP badges for chat for if your chat talks. But of course, the badges are meant to represent you in chat. So if you're lurking, like, you wouldn't need a VIP badge necessarily because you would never see that representation of you being important. That doesn't mean you're not important. Lurkers are very important for, you know, adding to viewer counts and enjoying content, even if they don't engage with it through chat. But I think the idea of a VIP badge is that it's meant to brand someone in chat, and if you're not talking in chat, then your badge isn't going to be seen in chat, so maybe they don't care to reward viewer counts in like viewer or follower thresholds, because you could be someone with 6,000 followers and have 4 people talking in your chat. So should you have 100 VIP badges available just because you have 6,000 followers, but you never have 6 or 100 people or whatever I said in your chat? Maybe not. Caesar, what's up, dude? Welcome in. I can't believe I've been talking for 2 hours. We will play Hitman eventually, but I'm gonna have to end stream soon eventually.
I'm gonna lower the music.
Can't let this man hate Tetris in silence. I don't hate Tetris. We can end that. I'm a real person. I'm a real person. I'm a real boy for sure. Oh wow, Ghostbot, nice seeing you here. Yeah, for sure. Where the heck is? Oh yeah, I don't know. Phone since 1997. I don't know. He comes by when he can come by, and he does talk a lot when he comes by. But you know, I stream so sporadically. I never know when people are gonna be here. There's a lot of people who come by often that like whenever I stream, if they show up, I expect it, and if they don't show up, I'm not shocked, you know. I can name a few people that haven't shown up today, but there's no value in that. But yeah, like, you know, my schedule's all over the place. There's no consistency with what I do. I wouldn't expect people to show up consistently, whatever. Ferrari's always been base $10, shit, and it goes on sale. That's awesome. Hoyt, almost 200 hours played Hitman, feels like a bargain. Oh, you're saying that for me? I have way more than 200 hours played. This is just 200 hours on Steam. But yeah, no, Hitman is definitely worth the money. Even at $70 for all 3 games. We can get them on sale sometimes too. I think I'll need a bigger chat box, preferably on your monitor, so you can much more easily scroll. No, I don't mind scrolling on the phone. I'm only reading 1 line at a time or whatever anyway, so it doesn't matter if I have to scroll farther. Ollie, I demand attention? Sorry, that was ages ago. There is no chat, only Zool. I don't know what that is. I demand attention right now, 5 minutes ago. Oops. I'm depraved of attention from an internet stranger. Require your validation, for sure. Teeter-tuber? Never. Never. I don't get the whole VTuber, PNG-tuber thing. I don't know, I guess I don't mind PNG-tubers so much, but the VTuber thing is a little too uncanny valley or whatever for me. I think it's a little... I don't want to say odd, but I don't know what term I would use. It's just not something that I would want to represent me personally. I get why people do it, and I don't like not watch streams because people have VTubers, but it's not something that I want to use because I find it to be something I don't relate to. I don't know. I don't know how to put this into words. And again, just like the lurker comments, I don't mean to disparage people who use VTubers or PNG tubers. It's not something that I attribute with myself, you know? So no, I would never do that. PNG tuber though, maybe? Maybe? Just because it's like having an image up. Like I have an image in place of where my camera goes, because otherwise it would just be empty. It would look like this shit. And, you know, like I'm fine with just having an image up. And like if the image moved with my talking, it's like interesting, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, T-tuber, teeter-tuber, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that's for me. But nothing against it. But I don't think I'd ever commit. I'll just keep my camera on and try not to get pink eye ever again. But what can you do? I say the same thing about myself. I'm too expressive to not have a camera. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I can exist without one. I mean, I don't know. Is there anyone in chat that's having a particularly bad time because I haven't seen me just stare at my camera with my mouth agape for the last 2 hours? Like genuinely? I think it adds something to my stream. But, I don't know. Me, I miss your face? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, there's a familiarity with it now. I feel like I can't undo the fact that I've been streaming with a camera for so long. But, right now I have to, because I don't look appealing. But it would be nice to not use a camera, you know? I wouldn't have to be presentable to stream. We all know you shade your beard and are just hiding that fact from us. I have not. However, I had a really scary dream the other day that I did. I like fell asleep on the couch while I was doing a beard treatment. Because I do this thing every so often that keeps my beard soft where I coat it in coconut oil and then I put it under a hairnet or whatever on my face. And I put a heating pad on it to help the coconut oil stay a liquid and like go into the beard, be absorbed by the beard or whatever, and then I wash it out. So I did that the other day on the couch and I fell asleep because the warmth of it was cozy. And while I was sleeping, I dreamt that I had the bright idea of trimming my beard while it was in the hairnet for some reason. And then when I took the hairnet off, I basically just had like a long soul patch or whatever because I didn't trim the sides of my beard in my hairnet like I thought. I cut the whole thing fucking off. And I startled myself awake and then I realized I didn't do any of it and all was well. But I did have a dream run-in with that same possibility. So it's kind of funny that you mentioned that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel better being a camera streamer. Oh, there's an ad now. Fuck. How many people are still here? Guess we'll find out. But yeah, I don't know. I feel better with a camera on. And I don't feel so good without a camera. So, I don't know. It's been a weird week in that regard. Could get rid of the hair for Hitman. Yeah, but it would take too long to come back. Although, no, I do kind of need to shave my hair. I don't know if I'd ever commit to being bald. 11 people are still here. Yeah, Twitch's viewer metrics are always fucked up. There's probably way more than 11 people here. But Twitch hates me, so we'll never know. But yeah, I do need to trim my hair down because it's getting so long. I learned this week, especially with pink eye. My hair is so long that it's like falling into my eye. As you know, I kind of comb my hair over or whatever, back and over. But when it gets too heavy, it falls forward. And if it falls forward far enough, it touches my eye, which is bad. And so I do need to cut it. And I can't do the whole freeform, like stand your hair up in spurts and like cut it with scissors. Cut it evenly across with scissors and do that for the whole depth of your head. I can't do that myself. For those who don't know, I cut my own hair. I've cut my own hair for the last like 10 years. So I can't really do that with the top. So when the top just gets long enough, I usually will just use a buzzer and shave it down to the longest guide on the buzzer, which is still very short as it turns out. And it just doesn't look very good, and I don't like the transitional phase of it being that short to transitioning to being, you know, pushed over or whatever. But it would be fun to try being bald for once, but I don't think I could pull it off, so I would never even try. Ollie said, did you check your achievements? Yeah, check those. Totally not Ollie. Who is that? What was I talking about? Check my achievements. Shit, what game was that for? What was I talking about? We talked about all kinds of games for a minute. Deep Rock, Lethal Company, Fortnite. That doesn't have achievements. Ollie, if you're still here and you remember what achievements I was supposed to check, let me know. If it's Hitman achievements, I have a lot of achievements still to get because, oh, my achievements for the VIP badges. That's right. I did check that, but I don't think it updates right away. Yeah, I did open that page, and, it still says my max is 14 out of 15. but I don't know if that's true. I bet if it, like, my stream finishes and it gives me the analytics for the stream, it might calculate it then. But I'm not sure. I don't know how any of that shit works. Twitch sucks, you know, so... Let me see. Dashboard, home, revenue, my 3 top subscribers based on what, I'm not sure. Top followers, unique chatters, 42. But can I see... Oh, my current stream summary, Friday the 26th, that's right now. Unique chatters 23, max viewers 15. But that's across the whole stream. It says unique chatters 23 minus 1 from last stream. Show me chat messages. Chatters. There we go. What is this? It's every 2 minutes it checks. Holy shit. Yeah, so the highest number I had today was 11. Because it's only in a 2-minute period. It went from, within like 10 minutes, it went from 11 to 6 to 6 to 9 to 8 to 10 to 8. So you literally would need 15 people to just spam immediately. That is some shit. And that's very sad. But I appreciate everyone who tried. Nicholas, seeing as how it's 6 in the morning, you have to depart? Yeah, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you hanging out for the chat. Sorry we never hit, man. Maybe we'll do one elusive target, or we'll just do them tomorrow or something. I don't know. Anyway, one of these days we'll min-max getting VIP slots. I guess it failed today. I'm so sad. But what can you do? Twitch sucks. Every 2 minutes is a weird cutoff, though. But I guess that's how they prevent you from min-maxing it. What can you do? They really want to restrict what 15 at the same time means. Whatever. Had 14 once. Not sure when. But it wasn't 15. Wish you a good rest of the stream, and hopefully we shall play games the next day. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Message me on Discord or whatever when you're around, or if you have any idea of when you'll be around tomorrow, we can try to link up. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. I don't know what, or for how long. But could work around it, I'm sure. I also might have plans at night, but because my sister wants me to come over for a lacrosse game, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll find some time tomorrow for sure. But get a good sleep before then, and I will catch you. Maybe right in the morning. I don't know. Maybe right when I wake up. Stream Fortnite. Yeah, imagine. I would never. Oh yeah, I need to add the radio or that radio time from to my shout out thing. Where was that? Golly, I wish I could remember. Anyway, we're still getting caught up. You'll probably be up 8 a.m. my time. Yeah, 8 hours from now. There. I probably won't be up that early. But, we'll see. Minty, I'm extra chatty. Same. Yeah, me too. I don't know. It makes sense to me, but... to talk in chat. Teeter Fortnite streams. I'll usually stream Fortnite all day when the new season comes out. So, we've done that for the last, like, 3 or 4 seasons. Or I'll stream Fortnite, like, if I can get people together to play it. But, again, I don't ask people to play. It would have to be other people asking me to play and asking me to stream it, essentially. Or if I'm streaming, I'm like, I don't know what to do next, and then 3 people appeared and were like, let's all play Fortnite, then I would do it. But there's no order here. There's no planning or whatever. We attempted to do a month of Bethesda games, and I got sick and then started doing easy streams. And today we were going to play Hitman. Instead, I talked for 2.5 hours. So, like, what can you do, you know? I'm going to go take a bath, BRB. Yeah, that was forever ago. Bath's probably over by now. I am a huge lurker. You did not. What did I not do? I don't know. Something about teats, I'm sure. Speaking of lurkers, your favorite one is here, said Caesar. I had no idea you lurked on my streams, but thanks for being here. Hello, lovely Caesar. He is lovely. We love Caesars. Holly, I get enough attention, for sure. I made a PNG tuber that I never used. Oh, well, hey, at least you took the first step if you ever decide to turn it on. I haven't even done that. I just took an image from my image directory and threw it up. It works. It's different from my little Isaac guy and my guy who's upside down all the time and stuff. So it's, you know, close enough. It's from one of my emotes that never gets used. Me, I miss your face. Yeah, I hate not having a camera on. Love I'm having a terrible time. That's guaranteed here. Nicola, for all we know, you shaved your beard. Yeah, we talked about that. Testing reactions with the clean image. No. Oh, like the beardless? I don't think do I have any, I don't know, do I have any versions of, or like art versions of myself that have any amount of beard? I have the pog face or whatever that's got a goatee or whatever. Not a goatee, but like a short beard. I was gonna put that on, or I did put that on firstly, but Trothguard made a joke about how it looked suggestive. Because without the pog background or whatever, the chat reference, it literally just looks like I'm accepting dicks. Which I immediately agreed with and then switched to this more innocuous thing. Oh wait, I do have another one. The version you drew of me has a small beard, yeah. Hold on, we could do a different one. Let me, where is this? Oh, face replace, here we go. We can do this one. That one's got a beard. But you can't even see it because of how big it is. We can do that one. It matches the hype emote I have. The glasses look weird though. The glasses look more like safety goggles than actual glasses. So I don't think I want to do that one. But this one has a pretty lengthy beard on it that's off screen at the moment. I'll show you, I'll show you. Oh, not like that, I won't. Yeah, there we go, that one's bearded. But I don't want to do that. What else do I have? That's really it. I just have that one. I have the one that Soul drew. And that I colored in against his will. No, I think I asked permission before I did that, right? I didn't just do the piece of shit thing and opt to color it in myself. But that's really it. I don't know. We have the lull emote too. We could put that whole emote up, I guess. But nah. We're not laughing here. We're shit-talking Pale World. It's not the same. I was thinking about making new emotes. I saw that Twitch announced that they're expanding emote slots, but it really just benefits big streamers. They said like we're increasing the max emote count from 10 to 20 for affiliates and 10 to 60 for partners. And it's like, whoa, that's a lot. And then they're like, yeah, it's based on subscriptions. If you get enough subscriptions in a month, you'll meet a new threshold and you'll get extra emotes. So I looked at my emo count, I have 8. So like, I'm not even at the base level of 10 that they mentioned because I don't beg people for subscriptions. So we don't hit sub thresholds that Twitch cares about, and thus I'm gonna have the emote slots that I have. But that's fine. But when I saw the news, I was like, oh boy, I should make new emotes and or replace some of my shittier ones that I have. And I had like a really, really short artistic burst for like an hour where I went on Google and I started searching like people's existing emote sets to get an idea of like different reactionary emotes they have, like hype ones or ooh-woo ones or bashful ones or, you know, dead or fainting or whatever. Can do animated ones, a humping, yeah. So chat all at once within 2 minutes and please like and subscribe. Yeah, there's no liking. I mean, unless you go over to YouTube where I'm also streaming, but I don't really care about my YouTube streams. I just stream on YouTube so I don't have to move the VOD. And if you're watching on YouTube, I don't mean I don't care about you, but no one shows up to my YouTube streams, so I pay it no mind compared to my Twitch streams. Smash that like button! Yeah. Look at me acting like I'm caught up. Let me go back to where I was. The Beater Totter Cinematic Universe. Are we gonna have a baby Caesar? If you fly out to Buffalo, I could guarantee it. 11 people are here through the ad. Yeah, boy, that ad was forever ago. I wish I could shave my head like that. I'd look like Cynthia from Rugrats. Nah, just pay attention to what you're doing. Playoffs! Uh-oh, did you get an ad for fucking DraftKings? Is that what that was a reference to? Oh, man. That commercial really makes me mad, and I can't quantify why. But every time I hear them, like, repeat each other back and forth in those fake-ass voices, oh my god, it boils my blood immediately. Dentures personified. Look at this football legend over there. Playoffs! Gambling! Where am I? Cut it over to this football legend over here. Playoffs! Ugh, it boils my blood. I wish I could, I don't know. Yeah, achievements for VIP badges. Apparently I failed. We had to say goodbye to Nicola for sleep. Stream Fortnite. Fortnite streams. Let's all play Fortnite. I don't think I could get 4 people playoffs from YouTube. Go away, YouTube. I don't care about YouTube or whatever I was saying. Not true. I don't think I could scrape up 4 people to play Fortnite. Not that I need 4, but like, I don't know. Plus, Lava, you don't like playing Fortnite when I stream. You've done it, but I don't think you enjoy it. You prefer to play Fortnite with me when I'm not streaming. So I wouldn't switch to Fortnite and stream it and drag you in against your will. I do give consent for that, cool. I am caught up, hooray! I could do a humping emote. Yeah, so you know my hype emote? I'll bring it on screen, I guess, to talk about it. But that's actually made from a still image of a GIF. Or GIF, if you prefer. So this emote, and this character, comes from I don't know how to get a GIF in here. But if you've ever seen the, Cyanide and Happiness GIF of this guy basically doing backwards push-ups and humping the air, that's what this is from. But I would have to essentially get every frame of that GIF and more or less recreate this over it and like turn the head and adjust everything to match and basically turn this into a multi-frame GIF that I could re-upload. This is the only one I want to animate because I know how to animate it because it came from a GIF. But I think I have 5 animated emote slots at least to use, and I don't know how to use them. And I would never pay somebody to do art for me because I don't care about my stream enough to like put money into it. Sounds like a fun weekend project. Yeah, you know what would be a fun weekend project too? Is if we actually fixed Handgate. Do we remember Handgate? Trothguard, I know you do. You were the one who like pointed it out. I think Handgate is still very much alive because I think I just cut and run. Was that on this? Oh no, I did kind of fix it for this, but it looks janky. Handgate, for those who don't know, when I first dropped this emote, this hand, my right hand in the image, had the thumb on the wrong side, and we spent like so much time trying to figure out how to redraw the hand in a way that looked natural. And honestly, this doesn't look natural because like your thumb comes out of the base of your hand a little bit. So like the hump of the thumb should have whatever gone out more at the very least. If you want to really fix it, put the thumb on top, what, of the fingers? Well, no, I don't think I was trying to make a proper fist. I don't remember what I was trying to do with it. But anyway, this was just backwards. I don't know if we have any evidence of it. I don't know if I kept the VOD or whatever. But this was fucked. Actually, I think this is because this comes from my other dude whose hand is, I don't think it's backwards, but it's oriented differently so that like the positioning of the thumb makes sense, I think. Or I'm just wrong. Let me find it. I think it comes from this. Yeah, the thumb's on the inside. I think all I did was I mirrored it down. And yeah, this thumb is like behind the fingers. Because kind of like how this hand is curled in, but the thumb is out. This is the same thing, but the thumb is meant to be curled in. But I guess it should be over the fingers. Your thumb can't really comfortably bend downward like that. But whatever, we don't worry about all that. Anyway, it came from this originally. But I just like flipped it vertically upside down. So picture this. And I put it on my guy in that image. I just kind of turned it and put it on that emote. And then one time I was showing it off and Trothgar's like, the thumb's on the wrong side. Like if you put your hand next to your body and you face it up like that, the thumb's on the wrong fucking side. And it became a whole thing. And we tried to fix it on that stream, and it was a nightmare. And that was the janky result we ended up with. And of course, it looks even worse upside down. But of course, my like takeaway for this was that this emote is this big in chat, no one's ever gonna notice that that hand is fucked. Or like even looks a little bit weird. Even when you preview the emote like on your phone or whatever, like it only ever gets to be about this big or whatever. You can't really see that hand. So I wasn't too concerned about it. But like we would fix hand gate. I love this emote, but I realize in chat it looks like nothing. Whenever you see other people's like heart emotes, it's just like a head with a heart next to it. It's got a lot more identity than mine. Or like you see the Daft one, for example, of a fucking dinosaur, Godzilla biting a heart. Like that's very obviously a heart emote. When you see my heart emote in the chat, it just doesn't really compare. But I love this image conceptually. My happy little dude kind of hugging a heart with my whatever T logos in the middle. I think this is very cool and a good little form of identity. But as a tiny little fucking useless image, it's useless. So, I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to redo my emotes or like do animated ones, but I'm not artsy enough. I'm also not an ideas guy. I say this all the time in regards to like changes to the stream or like using StreamerBot. I don't have ideas. I have ways to execute stuff. If I wanted to make an animated GIF of something, I'm sure I could struggle through it and make something passable. I can make 6 or 8 or 12 or 60 frames of something and make it look good enough. Especially on, you know, a tiny little GIF. But the problem is I lack ideas. I mean, you know, Mr. Hoy said the thing about having the thing that humps. But, like, that literally comes from a GIF of somebody humping the air anyway. I might even still have it in my download folder from all those years ago. Oh, no, you know what I have? I have all the individual frames from it. Because I found the GIF, I put it on a GIF transforming site, and I exported each of the frames of it out. And I took the most, like, I don't know, whatever frame looked the best to me, and I used that for the base of my emote. I actually do that a lot. I've got a bunch of GIFs that are broken out by frame in my downloads folder. I broke out the Ravita kid so I could recolor it and have my Ravita guy in the corner. That's actually how I made my blinking, drooling Isaac in the corner. What else? I did a GIF for... Actually, I downloaded a sprite or a broken out GIF of the sprite from 20 Minutes Till Dawn. I was going to try to teeterificate, but then I didn't because I didn't think that game was big. It's still not. I don't think people care about that game, and I'm never going to play it again because I've already done everything you can do in it. But, like, of all the little characters I have that change in the corner, which I can, I think, manually change right now to talk about some of them. Where do I do that, though? Characters. Yeah, so, like, I have a bunch of them, but a lot of them are images. You know, this one's from Voidigo. This one's from Archvale. This one's from Have a Nice Death. That has nothing to do with me. That's a Fallout GIF I made. This was the same thing. I had to take a GIF of this guy thumbs upping. And granted, all I had to do was overlay the image that's on my screen, my big head, over this and like move it around a little bit, bounce it a little. Like, I've got a whole bunch of different things, and some of them, like this one's a GIF I had to recolor and add a beard to. And I think I moved the scarf down a pixel or whatever. Like, I've got a couple that I've worked on that are GIFs. And I've got a couple GIFs that I want to manipulate or whatever, but I don't really care enough. Like, why would I ever need a 20 Minutes Till Dawn animated GIF of me, whatever, bouncing up and down like idle posing? I don't know. Would it be cool to have? Sure, but like, am I going to use it? I don't think so. So I haven't taken the time to do it. And I've got a few more like that too. But the only other one that like really comes to mind is the Cyanide and Happiness humping GIF. Because that's where my hype emote comes from. I would just want to like teeterificate that. I also was gonna try to do something with something from Core Keeper, but it's made from someone's fan art, and I feel kind of bad about like taking it. But I found this super cool GIF from Core Keeper of one of the little mushroom dudes wiggling. And this is very, very like pixely and 3D and kind of weird. So I've never done anything with this because it's just too heady for me. But also, it's not my original concept art or whatever. I did also find a gif of a character from a game I've yet to play in hopes that I would play it and I could have a little me version of it in the corner. But I don't have it on my computer. It was from a game called Crashlands, which is similar to like Core Keeper and stuff. Or I guess it's kind of similar to Don't Starve a little bit too. But it's one of those like exist in the world, crafty survival games. There's no Pokemon to exploit or shoot, but you know. But yeah, there's a gif of that character like running or something that I wanted to do a similar thing to. But anyway, I'm not really artsy, and outside of just taking like things from existing games and trying to make them look like me, I don't really have ideas for like emotes and stuff. So I do have a bunch of animated emote slots to fill. I just don't know how to fill them, and thus I probably will not. Which sucks, but what can you do? Where is my... I forgot that I was looking to add people to my shout-out list, and I don't know how to find it at the moment, which is sad. Haley, hi! Tutor Teeter, that's me. Also, I'm gonna close Hitman. I think I'm officially, like, out of time to play Hitman. So we'll do that tomorrow, as it turns out. I'll have to rename this stream to, whatever, Just Chatting Supreme. So sorry to everyone who wanted to see Hitman today. We'll do it this weekend, I guess. Because, yeah, that event is temporary, and I need to play those levels before the event ends. But yeah, I don't know. I wish I was more of an ideas guy. I wish I could add more features to my stream. But I just don't have any ideas. And I don't know how to gauge, like, my community for ideas. Because I would love, like, if people came into my stream, they're like, golly, I really wish you had a whatever redeem. Or I really wish that... I don't know. I see other features in other streams that I think are cool. And, like, I have a few features in my stream that are cool. Like, the only one that I remember is unique to my stream is my quote feature that plays audio in addition to displaying the quote. Like this. Get the fuck out of the way! I've got something to spit on. No! Most people, when they do quotes, they just have the text bit. But, like, I think it's cool that I added the audio. But, like, no one knows that I have that, and nobody quotes me out of context and stuff. I shouldn't say nobody, a few people do. But I don't really broadcast it a lot. Because it's a, you know, exclamation point command. You can have a million exclamation point commands that no one knows about. If not, just dick vomit.
I hate that. Army.
Uh-oh. Sorry, let me replay, What is ejaculation if not just dick vomit?
I hate that.
Yeah, it's lovely. But yeah, I mean, I have all these, like, commands
This day belongs to the light.
that do stuff. But, like, no one's ever gonna know, because I don't know how to display them. I think Lava's also got one, so we could look at our pets whenever we want. Just Jack wagging his tail over my face. Jack used Tail Whip. It was super effective. But yeah, like, I don't know. I wish I had more ideas, and I wish that I was more willing to, like, gank other people's ideas for my stream, or whatever. There are a few features I see that I think are fun. Like, I've been hanging out on Commentator streams all the time. I basically live there when I can, because he's amazing. And, his mods will randomly pin messages from chat to kind of, like, capture a snapshot of the vibe of the stream for a little while. And it's the funniest thing. Like, if you just come into stream with no context as to what's going on, and you see a pinned comment that just says something out of pocket, it's really funny. And it's such a minimal effort thing. And, I mean, outside of, you know, having mods, like, I don't have any mods. But it's super cool, and I always thought that was interesting to see. And also, I should change my category to just chatting. Sorry to disappoint everyone. I don't know why I never thought to do this earlier. I didn't think I was committed to not playing Hitman, but here we are. That's not true. What's not true? I have mods for lethal. No, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm talking about Twitch mods. Moderators. But his moderators will just take quotes that people say in chat for the day and just pin them. And it's really funny. I don't know. I said 2 things that were kind of out of pocket today that got pinned, and it really, like, it made me like, damn, that's really funny. I didn't say this for any kind of permanence, but the fact that it's temporarily permanent is the funniest thing in the world. And just a neat little thing that I kind of wish I had in my stream too. But, you know, that requires more interaction than just me. And, I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. I wish I could modify my stream more, especially because, like, I use StreamerBot, and I find StreamerBot to be fascinating and also super interesting. And, I know how to use a lot of features within StreamerBot. I wouldn't say I'm a pro, because, like, you can do a lot of really intricate, like, coding things and things with web servers and calls and responses with outside systems and this and that. Or, like, use a baked-in StreamerBot coding language to execute certain things that aren't available within the app. I don't know how to do all that. But if I had an idea for stream to, like, react to certain things, or for different things to interact, or for sounds to play, or videos to play, or things to fade in and out, or transitions to happen, or things to happen at random, or for channel point redemptions to suddenly turn on or turn off, or whatever. The list goes on. I know how to do it. Or at least I know how to figure out how to do it. And the problem is I don't have any ideas to do. And I'm not gonna get any because I just can't conjure ideas for my stream. I have a couple friends that, like, are really into trying different shit with their streams, and they know I use StreamerBot. So, like, we'll powwow about StreamerBot, and they'll be like, I really want to do this thing, but I don't know if it's possible. I'll be like, fuck yeah, it's possible. Let me show you how to do it. Because I can figure out how to do it. It sounds like that's possible. Let's look at it. And I'll just, like, dive in and do it, and it's so much fun. And I just, like, sometimes I walk away from those little sessions or whatever, and I'm just like, God damn, I really wish that I had my own things that I wanted to, like, dive in to in that way and implement. But I don't have ideas, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm just not, like, creative or whatever. So my stream doesn't really get updated all that much. You know, we play different games or whatever, but I use the same 3 or 4 scenes always. My starting soon screen never changes. This has been my chat window, minus my camera missing, for 3 years. My game scene doesn't change unless I move my camera around. Really, the only elements in my stream that change are, like, if I re-change my name to match a game. Like I had my Enter the Gungeon looking logo up a minute ago. Or if I set my game category to Fallout, like, it'll change to a Fallout looking one. That's now on a hat in my merch store, by the way. Well, like, that's it. Those are the only changes you really see. You're not really going to see crazy new channel point redemptions or whatever. Or, like, chat games. I know a lot of people do, like, roulettes and trivia and this and that. Don't worry about that. I change it all the time. Most of the time people don't notice. Well, that's the thing, though, too, right? Like, certain things you change and they're obvious. And certain things you can change and they're kind of hidden. And it's kind of impossible to get people to notice. Hell, I find that it's impossible to even get people to notice certain built-in features of Twitch, like community goals. Do you know how often community goals function like one person knows a goal exists because they were in a previous stream and they saw it being contributed to? So then they contribute to it, and then 6 more people in chat are like, fuck, I had no idea there was a community goal active, and then they contribute to it? Outside of burdening your stream or like cluttering your presentation page with a graphic that says, we have this thing now. You know, I could add a text source over my whole stream that says, like, these are the current chat commands. And then list them all. Like, DD, fucking, quote. You know? And then I can just, like, have a corner of my screen dedicated to this piece of information that no one gives a fuck about. And I hate that. Like, I like having a somewhat minimalistic view. Like, when I do a game scene, it looks like this, plus my camera. And my chat's very minimalist. It shows up at the bottom. And this thing popping up is, you know, a special case. But like, generally speaking, I don't have a lot going on my screen. And I don't know, I think it's just having too much is annoying. Like, I even sometimes look at this screen and I'm like, oh, I hate that my logo shows twice, but it's because my logo in the corner is always there. And I don't really like the Pretzel Rocks thing, but sometimes people want to know who the artist is, and this is the only screen I have real estate on to like put that there. I do like having my game details on display at all times. Especially if I want to like shuffle to new games to play or whatever, like it's very useful to have it on screen. Or like if I want to quickly see how many hours I've sunk into any given game, like it's super cool to have this detail here. And I appreciate that it fades into where my chat comes from on this screen. So like some of this has been very thought out, but it's also very minimalistic. The only thing I would get rid of is my Pretzel Rocks thing. And I don't think anyone would miss it, frankly. And also, I haven't updated that literally since like the first month I started streaming. But I just don't know how to innovate. And I also don't know how to innovate in a way that like keeps people informed with the things that I've changed. Because I really, really wish that everyone on the planet knew about my quote thing.
Private showing. I don't know. Where are you showing your privates to?
Because I say so much just off the wall shit at all times that I think would be so fun for like everyone who comes by to know that if I say something that they want to immortalize in that way, that they could.
Been finished, by the way.
Sucking? Oh, that's good. That was such a task.
Well, what's up, dude? Thanks for using the quote.
What do the question mark covers do?
Nothing. It's the same as the other covers. It's just a different picture. That's what it all originally started with. Was a question mark. And then he made all that.
Sorry, I'm enjoying your clip.
You're assuming that...
That's a weird thing to ask your male friends. How long are you, bud?
Bam.
Said that to Soul.
We are 1 hour and 18
his beard.
minutes into this particular VOD. I am not going to export it to YouTube.
Oh, you're still here? How long are you, bud? Haven't asked in like a month.
If you call me out on this
2 months.
right now, the keyword is rutabaga.
Every clip that gets played of you when you hear is when you're drunk. Were you drunk in this clip? Can't really tell.
I would still be pretty amused because I don't think that Mark actually watches any of these. I think he just retweets them.
I guess if I scrutinize how you sound, you kind of sound a bit like slow and slurry.
Alright.
I also don't recognize the voice of the person you're playing with. Fine, we'll shout you out again, and we'll get one of you not being drunk. Surely this'll work.
Oh, you're pissing me off with this. I don't know what to do.
Although, do you only play Minecraft when you're drunk? Nice.
Come on! I just got rid of one.
This gives me... Aw, fuck.
I tell you, man.
I've never played Minecraft. It upsets some people.
Just drive me insane with how stupid...
Yeah, I feel that. Poor thing. Anyway, welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your stream earlier went well. Sorry I came in and was a bummer. I always do that, and I know you don't mind. I'll have to start coming into your stream and throwing 100 bits at a time before I start letting you down. And then every message I send, I'll tie bits to excuse the fact that I'm being a buzzkill. I know that usually works. Not bad, and nah, you weren't a bummer. Yeah, I guess I didn't say too much stuff. I was just like, yeah, I just woke up on my floor. I got some shit news at work, and I decided to sleep it off. But whatever. It happened. Legit impressive to have never played it. Well, yeah, here's the secret. Minecraft has never been less than $30. So, you cannot get Minecraft on sale. So, I can't get it because I don't pay full price for games because I'm a cheapskate. I did get asked by an Amish cousin at my grandma's funeral how long I was. Excuse me? Bit of a mistranslation as they were asking how tall I was. Oh. Anyway, did you shave your beard? Am I allowed to ask that? As someone who has not shaved their beard? I'm the authority on beard stuff. You did cut it? Ah. That's alright. I was curious if you were going full caveman about it like me. Although I do trim mine. I think I'm gonna stop though, because I realized that the sides of my beard are like shorter than I want them to be. I was just afraid that it would like flow out too far to the sides. But I don't know. Everything is in flux. What can you do? But yeah, so I guess what I'm saying is like, I wish I had, because, you know, there's a part of me that's really creative in the way of like taking an idea and making it a reality. But the part of me that's not creative is the part that has to conjure ideas. Like, if I have to make my own emotes, there's very little gas in the tank. If I have to find a way to emote or animate an image in a way that's interesting to put in the chat, you know, I'm gonna run out of road real quick. But like, if I want to implement something for my stream, I have 1,000,001 ways to do it. And I will spend however much time it takes, just like fully gassed, trying to figure it out because it's fun and interesting and cool, and the end result is something like permanent and interesting and whatever. But like, I recognize I don't really have anything like that. There's no part of my stream that like, if I had a stream show and tell, that I would show off, outside of the fact that my quotes play. But like, that's such a slight derivation and an easy derivation of the way that normal people track quotes in something like Stream Elements that it's not really noteworthy outside of the fact that you can hear me say just like weird shit. Get the fuck out of the way! I've got something to spit on a whim. No! So, I don't know. But I kind of wish I had like bigger, not bigger, more grandiose things, because like, one thing I find on Twitch is that a lot of things that people get quote-unquote hype over are really annoying. I do actually have something that's really annoying that Lava hates. And I forget what the phrase is that kids say when you fuck up. What is it? You remember it? I can't remember it. We're only going to show it once to demonstrate how things are annoying, and I try not to do them too often. I only implemented this because some 14-year-old was in my chat, like... Oh my god, what is the fucking... I can almost picture the Halo announcers saying it. Not epic fail. What the fuck is it? Not brain fart, not... What is the fucking term? Skill issue! Skill issue. Thank you! Oh, but it doesn't... The animation doesn't play on this scene. I think it's only on this scene. So we do have to do it twice. Skill issue. That is the only annoying thing I have on my stream. Well, not the only one. Ah! Not the only one. Oh, there's an ad playing? I really have to pee. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back, I guess. Thanks for being here. Oh, look, it says I have 15 viewers. Quick, everybody say hi at once while the ad plays and we'll get more VIP badges. I'm kidding. I'll be right back. Love you, bye.
Make them regret being naughty bots. Being so naughty. Naughty little robot.
I'm back. Is the ad over?
What is ejaculation if not just dick vomit?
I hate that.
Literally a bunch of people talk. That's so funny. Thank you. Never gonna hit 15, but whatever. It's nice to think about. Mr. Hive started going off on people who complain about the quality of the stream. Your stream? People complain about the quality of your stream? In what way? I mean, if it's ways that can be fixed that you're willing to try to fix, I would gladly help you. I have no complaints about the quality of your stream. But if there's something like quantifiable that you'd have to... Oh, video quality? Oh. Maybe not then. There's only so much you can pad with filters and stuff. Want me to send you a new webcam? Will that help? I don't know. That's annoying, but yeah, fuck those people. Tell them off, for sure. Plus, I'm in no position to suggest I can help you stream. You officially have double my following. You are a king of Twitch. I am a pleb. I need to kiss your stream ring, you know? But yeah, I will say, for those that are here and those that like stream or whatever, I love nerding out about stream stuff. It's not evident from the fact that I never update my own stream. But if you're the type of person that's like, gee, I wanna, whatever, update this about my stream, but I don't know how. I've heard of StreamerBot, but I don't know how to use it. Or I really wish that I could put all these things under one roof or something. Then let this be your invitation to ask me. I offer a free service called Let's Nerd Out About OBS Stuff / StreamerBot. I think there's a couple people in here that I've helped that can testify to that. I was nerding out about StreamerBot with War last week, I think, a little bit. Or not StreamerBot, about, what's StreamerBot? Or Voice Meter? Something. I don't know. And that was fun. And he didn't ask for my help, I just inserted myself, but I loved, whatever. I loved nerding out about it. Fucking Voice Meter, yeah. Because your whole PC got replaced. But yeah, I don't know. I love doing all that shit, and it's fun. And I don't know how to, whatever, pitch it to people. And it doesn't really benefit me to do it, it's just fun, you know? And I like helping my friends succeed, or my friends, whatever, level up. I need to give myself like an SD89 pitch of myself regarding boosting your own stream. I don't know if anyone in here knows who SD89 is, but oh my god. I want to rant about something I saw today that really made me want to throw up, but nah, it's irrelevant, I won't. I don't want to shit talk a proper streamer. Anyway, I'll save it for JJ. When I'm offline, I'll bitch to her about it. But yeah, anyway, I like dabbling in OBS and in StreamerBot and stuff, and I really wish it amounted to anything for me. Like, I wish that my interests would allow me to, like, make new emotes or, like, fix my own shit or whatever. The whole reason I have so many, like, channel point redeems that change my microphone and change my camera is because those are all things that I can do. And even though they're lazy and I don't really like half of them, it's literally the only thing that I have on here that's, like, whatever, that you can manipulate, you know? There's a few of them that I really like the ones that change how my game looks. I like playing a game like Doom 2016 and having someone redeem 16-bitificate my game and then suddenly it looks like the originals. Or playing a game that's really colorful and having someone paperify my game so it just looks like a white and gray, you know, game taking place on paper. I think those look cool. But like putting a fire over my camera or making my camera look like a night vision thing from Metal Gear or whatever, like that's all kind of kitschy, if I'm honest, but it's something, you know? In a land where I have nothing to interact with, it's the best I've got. I just wish I had more stuff I wanted to do. And of course I could like get more tech that would allow me to do more things. Like there's this guy I see on TikTok a lot whose whole shtick is he goes on to Chat Roulette or Omegle or whatever, and all he does is chokes to death because he's been sick for 2 weeks. No, he has like 8 webcams or something. They're all connected to his computer, but they're in vastly different locations pointing at his stream room. And like, he'll have one that's on the ceiling directly above him. He'll have one that's behind him in the room, behind something, and he can peek around like his computer monitor and be like, boo, it's still me. He's got one that's outside pointing into the window at himself, so he can pop his head up and look out the window and see himself in his camera when he switches it to that camera. He's got one that's like in the hallway outside of his room from behind him, so he has to like whip around and look at his camera. And like, that's all fun and interesting, and I think it would be cool to like have something like that for stream, but I'm not going to go and buy 8 cameras and figure out how to run them all to my computer and figure out all that shit. That's like so technically demanding if you don't have like, I don't know, a way to connect the cameras to your computer basically, or if you don't have Bluetooth webcams or what have you. But like, that's a neat and interesting little thing that someone's done. A Boop cam. Yeah, people love animal cams. Problem is, Boop's not upstairs when I stream because she gets all antsy and like eats all my cables and stuff. So like, you'll probably never see her on stream again unless it's an accident. Or I can like do that thing where I connect my phone to my stream and then I walk around with my phone and go find my cat. Which I can't do that consistently, unfortunately. I did that one time. What was I doing? I had to go get my dinner or something, so I like pulled up my stream on my phone, or my camera on my phone, and we displayed it in this view. And I was just walking around my house looking at my cats and getting food or something. I don't know. But yeah, I wish I had ideas. I don't know. I don't know what they are. A lot of them are obnoxious, and they like make your stream flash like it's a rave, or they play a lot of loud noises and sounds and shit. I don't like all that. I wouldn't call myself a chill streamer by any means, because I am profane and I'm loud sometimes, and I play a lot of gross, chaotic games and stuff. You know, I'm not your run-of-the-mill, soft-spoken Stardew Valley streamer that like hypes up everyone in chat and says, "Let's go, Queen, you got Starbucks today." You know? But I'm also not like hype beast central. I'm not someone that whatever. Like, I'll scream at my computer every so often, but you know, my sound leveling is such that you'll never get deafened, and it's very, very rare for me to like peak my microphone like you'd see in a 2014 gif of Tyler 1 slamming a desk in half or whatever. So I don't know where I fit. I think I'm closer to being a chill streamer than I am to being an obnoxious hype beast. But like, the redeems and stuff and the things you can do to manipulate things on Twitch, just manipulate the visuals and manipulate the audio for the most part, because that's all it is. You're looking at something and you're hearing something. And I feel like there's a lot of types of manipulation that are just kind of off-putting, or they're annoying, or they're unnecessary, or they're cluttersome. And I just don't seek that out. So, I don't know. I think a part of my lack of ideas is that it's very restrictive, that like certain things I would do to my stream would make it obnoxious. And I think the other part is just that I'm not really good at coming up with new stuff. And the same thing applies to my emotes, you know? Like, I can have your run-of-the-mill emotes of butt cheeks and things humping and someone drowning themselves in coffee or whatever. Someone making a weirdly suggestive face like you'd see in an anime or whatever. So, but I don't feel compelled to do that, and I don't really feel like that's on brand for me or whatever. But like, a lot of the emotes that I have are really just like pieces of art that I put together that I filled an emote slot with. It's not even something I think should be considered an emote. Like this coffee one, for example. I made this as like an overlay for when I would play Rocket League. But like, it kind of works as an emote, you know? The overlay of the face in the cup is a derivation of the ramen guy from the one map in Rocket League. But I don't eat ramen obsessively, but well, at the time I did drink coffee excessively. You mean, oh yeah. I mean, not quite, but there's other similar ones that people use. Well, like if I look at my emote slots that are available, I'd say this, maybe even the Everything is Terrible Isaac one, this, and maybe the Pretty Not Bad version of Souls Art. I think I'd say that all of those are like filler emotes. Actually, I think the cheering one I meant as like a hype emote, but I don't like it all that much. I prefer the actual hype emote that I have. So like, I have a bunch of slots that I could fill if I had ideas. And maybe I would change the style of my emotes because like a lot of these just don't really come through all that well in chats. If you look at them bigger, they look like proper emotes or like proper images. And like I can show you them all one by one real big on my screen right now. Because I really like how they look conceptually. Like this one's one of my favorite ones. I use this in people's chats all the time. But like you see this thing really tiny, it means absolutely nothing. You can't see that my guy is sad with his eyes X'd out. You can't see the little halos over the X's and the words. You can probably not even read that it says get got instead of a proper GG, you know? Like, I really like this as an image and conceptually, but as a tiny little emote, it's kind of useless. And a lot of my emotes are like that. You know, we already talked about the one of me with my hand on a heart. Like, this is great as an image. It's not great as an emote. My rage one, I made as a copy of the Elmo rage meme. But, like, you can't really tell that it looks kind of like a deformed Elmo because it's my image that's, like, weirdly deformed. It really just looks like a poorly drawn version of my character. But it's meant to imitate, like, the squashed Elmo rage meme. My Pog emote's great, but I think it could live without the background because now we live in an era where emotes are basically just floating head images and stuff. So, like, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Or, like, my lull derivation that's just my face instead, you know? We were talking about the hype one that came from an emote. My crying emote that's meant to be reminiscent of Isaac, you know? Like, none of the detail that's in this comes through when it's tiny as fuck, and I recognize that. So, I don't know. So it's a weird space. Like, there's a part of me that wants to go through all of my emotes and get rid of, like, every single one and replace them with something that's, like, more akin to what you'd expect to see on Twitch. It just sucks because a lot of the images, like, are kind of clean. And I like the consistent formatting of, like, my writing being the background on a lot of them with that cool, you know, light blue to white fade that I have because that came from my logo. Like, if you see my logo not pixelated out, it's got that fade in the background. And of course, my logo could probably be updated, you know? There's a lot of, like, unclean things about this image, but structurally, I love this. And I love that I have it animated on my starting Soonly screen, but, you know, I'm not an artist, for one. I'm not going to pay an artist to help me, for two. And every so often, I think about, like, my emotes and how I wish they looked more like actual emotes that you could identify instead of, you know, a cool looking image that's just like when scaled down too far, it's like what even is that, you know? But no one complains about it. I don't know how often people like sub to my channel to use my emotes. I know there are people who sub to channels specifically because they want to use their emotes because they have great emotes. Or they can't help but, like, toss Ginger's ghosts in my chat because they're fantastic, you know? So, like, I kind of wish I had stuff like that was more universal to be used so that people would be inclined to use my emotes and, like, get something else out of subbing here. But there's also a part of me that doesn't want to have super appealing emotes because then it might incentivize people to sub. And, like, I don't want to do that, you know? But for the people that, like, do sub because they want an ad-free experience or whatever, like, there's a part of me that wishes that my emotes weren't such horse shit. So it's, I don't know. So I use your dog instead of your own face is more generic? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A blonde dude with glasses is sort of generic, too. But, like, I don't know what I would use in place of my own imagery. Just a beard? Should I make a fucking sentient beard? Which wasn't relevant when I started streaming. But should I have a fucking, like, you know, should I just make a long, fluffy beard and put blue glasses on it and have the curled beard drinking a coffee and have a beard, like, parting itself to form a fake smile? Or a beard that's on fire, or a beard that's crying? Like, should that be my meme? Is just a beard? It sounds great as a concept, but like my theme, my branding isn't that I'm bearded. I am bearded, and it's a very, like, you know, for my personal, for me as a person, the fact that I am bearded is now a staple of my appearance. It's not just that I'm blonde with very distinctive blue glasses. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't have a branding necessarily. Like, my branding historically has just been, I have blonde hair in blue glasses, and I take characters from various games that I play, and I make them look blonde with blue glasses, you know? And I think that's good. Like, even the image you see here, the face that's been floating, like, the eyeballs are a reference to The End Is Nigh. Because Ash, the character from The End Is Nigh, which is a platforming game made by the guy who made Isaac and Super Meat Boy, that's what he looks like. He has a crossed out eye, a round eye, and a sad face split in half to make 2 teeth or whatever. Like, that's all it is. But it's a very subtle detail that's present in my Haya emote. The faces within my eyeballs are not a focal point of it, and they don't matter. But like, that's literally all that my branding is, if you could call it that. It's just, here's me looking like Isaac. Here's me looking like the Ravita kid. Here's whatever, you know? Here's my name stylized like it's Fallout. Here's my name stylized like it's Gungeon. Here's my name stylized like it's Little Nightmares. And I like all of that stuff, but it's not something that translates to put it in an emote and ship it across all of Twitch. So I don't really know what to do about that. And you know, you could say it doesn't matter all that much. I've always thought for the last 3 years that doesn't matter that much, but I don't know. I recognize that people subscribe to channels because they like emotes and because they want to not see ads for a month. And or they want to quote-unquote support the streamer, but I think if people properly wanted to support streamers, they wouldn't necessarily subscribe. They would find other avenues that weren't 50% going to Twitch. But of course, you don't get anything else out of just supporting a streamer, so there's that too. But I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it. But the whole point of what I'm saying, like bits, yeah, what's the split for bits? It's also like mostly in favor of Twitch, right? What do bits do? Also, I don't have any bit-specific rewards too. Like my bit-specific slots for things, badges and stuff, like those are null and void too. Because I never wanted to incentivize people spending bits. But of course, the alternative is if people spend bits and hope they get a certain badge, like, we'll be disappointed when they don't, and I feel bad about that, but I guess it removes the incentive to tip bits and give money to Twitch, you know? But anyway, I'm kind of waffling across 3 different categories, which is 1, I kind of want to change my emotes, but I don't know how. 2, I wish I generally had more ideas for my own stream. And 3, I really love dabbling in StreamerBot and stream stuff. And I want people to know, because if they feel confused or hopeless about how to change their stream, I won't say improve it necessarily, but like if people feel kind of lost when trying to do stuff for their stream, I would love to offer myself as a resource to people to like vibe with or whatever. But it's not a service. It's not like I would ever tell someone, you can pay me for an hour-long session of how to StreamerBot. I would just fucking hop in a Discord call and be like, let's unfuck your camera or whatever, you know? Which, like I said earlier, camera stuff is harder, but whatever. You want your microphone to sound more different? We can do that. You want to make something flash on your screen or whatever? React to certain things? Let's do it, you know? Let me get caught up because I skipped some stuff. So you started going off on people that complain about your stream, the video quality. It's stretched, you're dropping frames, your extension's not working. Okay, well, stretched is something that's objective, I think. Like, if your camera is not the resolution that it records in, that is true. I don't know if your camera is stretched, I'm not saying that it is, but if it is, and that's something that you would want to and could feasibly correct, then by all means, that's quantifiable. But if you do that to fit it in a certain slot and, like, it's a look that you prefer, then by all means, you know, fuck the people that complain. You're dropping frames. I mean, if that's specific to your camera, that's, you know, I think that just comes down to the camera itself, as does the quality of it. Like, my camera I got was a $26 nameless camera from Amazon 3 years ago that's no longer available. The company or whatever, it used to be called Aukey, A-U-K-E-Y. I bought 2 cameras from this company because they were rated highly at the time, and by the time the packages got delivered to my house, the seller was removed from Amazon. I could not tell you why, but my cameras have never not worked. Maybe they're just sending all of my information to whatever, some foreign entity. Maybe I'm getting scammed in some way, but for a camera that's meant to record imagery and post it to my stream, you know, it works. But yeah, like, I don't know. If it was like a camera quality thing, like, webcams are cheap enough where you could technically level up your webcam for, I don't know, the price of going to Starbucks 3 times or something, you know? But again, if you don't have a problem with how your camera looks, then yeah, fuck all the haters. But the dropping frames thing is probably, and the video quality, those are both, I think, just dependent on the type of camera you use. And your extension's not working. I don't know what that pertains to regarding... You were talking about your camera specifically, right, this whole time? The quality of the stream as a whole. Okay. The video quality of the stream. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't even talk about the camera. You were talking about, like, the actual... Oh. Yeah. That's different. You sent me a very important picture. Is it of your cat? I just got the notification for it. How's he doing? He fell asleep on a container of cornflakes? Are those peanuts? What am I looking at? I love when my cats fall asleep with their chin on stuff, though. It's really cute. I'm saying cats like I still have plural. Haha. Not me forgetting. Tragedy. Pea flakes? What is a pea flake? Is that what you use to line gerbil cages? Oh no. Guinea pig cages. But yeah, I don't know. I think that when it comes to, like, improving your stream, it should either come as, like, from your own preferences, or if something's actually wrong with your stream that isn't supposed to be, and someone's like, oh my god, your audio sounds, you know, like robotic. I get that a lot. Like, if voice meter's not working, people will be like, you sound like a robot. I'm like, it's not supposed to do that. And then I'll fix it. I had someone come in my stream somewhat recently. What was I even playing? I don't remember. Oh, it was when I started playing Tiny Rogues after the update came out. I think it was on the first day. I had someone come in my chat and say, hello, the vibe of your stream is great. However, your voice is hurting my ears. Please adjust your volume settings so that it doesn't do that anymore. And I was flabbergasted, and I said, I'm so sorry that that's happening, but also, I'm not going to change anything about my stream, because I haven't changed my audio settings in, like, I don't know, how long ago did I move into this room from that glorified closet I used to stream out of? Like 2 years ago, I think? Or like a year and a half ago? I haven't adjusted my audio settings in that long, and you are the first person that I have had that has had any complaints about my audio. Now, granted, I have complaints about my audio. Like, if I shut my music off and I just talk, I find that, like, there's some things about my audio that I wish I could clean up, and I don't know how to do it. And to get it to the point where it's at now, I think was a struggle. Well, like, there's a choice few people on Twitch that I know, that I hear talk, and I hear the way that they, like, mumble into their microphone or, like, talk more loudly into their microphone or whatever. And just the way that it picks up their sounds and their syllables and everything, the way that the noise gate, like, cuts off, the timing of it sounds really natural and stuff. And there's a couple people that I'm, like, extremely jealous of their sound setup. And I wish that I knew how to, like, adjust mine so that if I ever was playing without music on, because I'm playing Doom Eternal and people demand that I use the Doom soundtrack, but I take a break every so often and the music's not playing. I want my voice to sound, you know, good or tolerable or whatever. And I don't know, I find that it really doesn't. Like, I think when I was playing Doom a couple weeks ago, I watched back the stream, like, toward the end or whatever to see how I sounded when I was talking without the game being on or, like, without the music being on. And I just noticed so many things about it that I was just like, I really wish I knew how to fix that. But I haven't touched it because I'm afraid I'll fuck it up. But I don't know. That's like the one area of stuff I wish I was a little better at was audio, because audio is so huge. Your stream can look like, as long as it's you know, the frame rate isn't sickening, like you're streaming at, you know, 12 frames a second in 2024. If your frame rate's not sickening and your quality of stuff is kind of low, like your camera's in 360p or whatever, or your lighting isn't the best, like, that matters so much less than if someone tunes into your stream and they can't understand what you're saying because your fan is too loud, or because your microphone sounds like it's behind a wall compared to where you are, or your voice is too tinny because of mid-tones or whatever. But trying to figure out what's wrong with audio and reshape audio in a way that sounds natural and good is so difficult. And again, like, I like where my audio's at, but I don't love it. It's not exactly where I wish it was. And again, I can point to some specific streamers that I know that I'm, like, very tempted to be like, hey, I don't know how to ask this, but, like, your audio good, my audio not good. Can we somehow figure out using your knowledge of what you've done to, like, unfuck my audio a little bit? I would never do that because I don't even ask people to play Fortnite, but, like, I wish I could, because that's, like, the one thing about my stream that I know of that I wish I could improve or, like, quote unquote fix that isn't already fixed. Whenever there's something problematic about my stream that's, you know, apart from the norm or whatever, something's just off, I usually will identify it and fix it right away or whatever. When I end stream, I'll be like, okay, before I stream again, I gotta fix how my camera's lined up, or I gotta fix, you know, I noticed my whatever color settings were different, or I noticed one of my redeems didn't work, or whatever. And I can quantify it and fix it. But the few things I can't fix are, like, I ended my stream and I was talking without music on, and I hate how unnatural the noise gate sounds. Or I hate how, like, weirdly compressed the starts of my words sound, because if I start words that start with the letter F or the letter S, they, like, kind of get cut off. You could still hear that I'm saying, I don't know, fuck, for example. But sometimes it just sounds a little weird, and it shouldn't. And also, if I, like, spin my phone around on the desk, like, you can hear it. But for other people, they're like, oh my god, I just dropped something. But you didn't hear that, but you hear my crystal clear voice. And I'm just like, god damn it, how do I do that? I don't know. But anyway, the point of what I'm saying, and the point of the origin of all this, was that, actually, I don't remember why I started talking about all this, other than to say my emotes are bad, and also I love StreamerBot, and I wish I had more ideas. I don't remember why I started talking about this, though. I remember talking about skill issue. We were talking about cutting my beard. Oh, is it because I was talking about how I don't have any bearded branding? Maybe that was it. Anyway, Forever Go Casual, I said the problem with picking redeems for you is they must be generic enough to work with a variety of games. I mean, not really. What would a specific game type of redeem be like? I guess I don't know what that's in or like the context of what you meant by that. If you remember, by all means, offer some information if you're willing, but if not, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at thinking of ideas, generic or game specific. Cause like I can make game specific redeems all day. I don't care. If when I play Hitman, you want to redeem a specific thing, by all means, you know, I don't care. Especially like a StreamerBot. Like you can use StreamerBot to create and destroy like channel point redemptions at will. If I wanted all my channel point redemptions every time I play Isaac to be like next run Lilith, next run Isaac, next run Eden, then fine. I could make StreamerBot say, delete all my channel point redemptions, add 12 that are character specific. Or do next run with glasses off, or fucking whatever, you know? But then delete all of those, and when I play Hitman, it's like, use only Seeker to kill everyone. Do all kills by pushing people off of ledges. On, you know, Whittleton Creek, where there are no ledges, or whatever, you know? I could do all that. It seems like... It also seems kind of... What's the word? Unnecessary, I guess. Because, like, if someone just came in my chat and was like, can you do the next one by pushing people off of ledges on Whittleton Creek? I'd be like, sure. I don't care. Or if I guess I'm doing, like, elusive targets, I'll be like, no, I can't, sorry. But I don't know. I guess that's it for some of it. Like, some of the stuff that you can do just seems so obvious that I don't know why you need a prompt to do it. Same with, like, sound alerts and stuff. Like, I could have any sound under the sun play on my stream. I just don't know what sounds people want to play all the time. And again, sounds are kind of obnoxious. So, like, maybe I don't want that, you know? The closest thing we have is, like, the fact that I made a sound one time when I pooped myself playing a PT clone. But again, no one knows that exists really, and it's hardly used. Sometimes it's used, but it's not everyone who comes in here is spamming. So I don't know. Boop cam or yeah, something like that, like going through my house and being like, look, here's my cat. Can I even, I don't even know if that's still connected to my phone. Let's see. How do I even... Do I even have the, I don't think I have the source for this anymore. Video capture device. Droidcam OBS. Yeah, I don't have an existing source. Uh-oh, wait, is this gonna crash my stream? Oh no. Use Wi-Fi IP activate. Wi-Fi IP empty. Oh, what's the alternative? Oh, I have to type it in from my phone. Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe I can do this. 19... Oh, I'm not gonna say so loud. What an idiot. Y'all wanna hack my fucking Wi-Fi? Because of all my numbers, you know what I'm saying? Is it working? It is working. You can see my hat. Wow. Just like that. Oh, this is using the front camera, huh? Wow, look at that. That's scary. Look, you can almost see my pink eye. Well, yeah, we could do that. I could just go and take you on a let's go find my cat run, you know? Let's go find my camera covered up by a pair of fingerless gloves because I didn't know how to do it. Show us what? My pink eye? Nah. I've been scratching and rubbing my eyes this whole time. It looks a lot worse than when I started stream. But cool. That was easy. You're on FaceTime with me? Yeah. You know what's crazy? You could do that literally whenever, because I am so easy to get a hold of on Discord when I'm not streaming. So I probably wouldn't FaceTime anyone because I'm like hardly ever presentable. But yeah, there we go. That was easy. Actually, maybe I should Let me turn that back on, actually, because I want to resize this or whatever for this screen. Well, that was scary. What should I show you? I don't know. What do you want to see? You want to see this cool Cult of the Lamb blanket I have? I can show you that. Oh, wait, no, it's got a sweater on it. Look, it's a Cult of the Lamb blanket. Oh, I'm not even pointing at it. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Wow. Amazing. I was gonna hang this up where my Isaac blanket is if I ever play this game again. Couch I never use. I have my I drink and I know things Game of Thrones sweater here for if I ever play Skyrim. I want to wear that when I play Skyrim. Yeah, here, let's just let's set you up. I just need the camera on so I can adjust. Oh god. I just need the camera on so I can adjust the sizing of it or whatever. Look, you can look at my iPod dock. That's pretty dope. And you can see, oh, look at that high def arm, the arm of my chair. Wow. Crazy. Hypebeasts are meant to appeal to a younger audience. You mean oh, yeah. What a great emote that would be. Just a beard covered in semen. Moaning. Years ago, you can animate the confetti for it. Yeah, those are so lazy though. Animated confetti and like arms raising up and down. Chair stream, yeah. What else do you want to look? You want to look at my PC internals? I don't show that off all that often. Ooh. There's not really much to write home about. Ooh. Oh, you can see me in the reflection. Oh no, you're gonna reveal my pink eye. Oh no. Actually, I can't get this to stand up. My phone's too heavy. There you go. Oh, you can see me in the reflection. Check that shit out. It's fine. I'm wearing a hat because my hair's been falling in my eyes. I've been talking about that. Shaloop. Like, what do I do with this, though? I don't know. Should I just fill the whole screen with it like this? And then every so often we can just do this? I guess. I'm not a fan of, like, this lazy, just, like, rectangle, though. I'd want to trim the corners, which people don't like. People don't really like rounded corners. Isn't there a... Well, maybe there's not anymore. I thought there was a built-in rounded corner effect for OBS now. Oh yeah, you like this little detail? See the tape on my mic stand here? This is because I have springs that when I move my mic stand normally, the springs would wobble and vibrate and you'd hear it in the microphone. Maybe this is what I should be doing instead of having a camera. I should just have a camera from another perspective. Kill my phone battery, you know? Love to see that. Yeah, shit, I thought that I could do a, whatchamacallit? Wait, freeze? I can freeze frame it? Wow, look at that. Like a stutter stream, yeah. But I can actually do like it stuttering. Check that out. Where's my phone? Ooh, I'm just turning on and off a freeze filter. Looks really janky though, doesn't it? Wow, incredible. Yeah, I want to round the corners, but I don't know if there's a way to do that without doing a filter or like a shader filter. Scroll? Oh god. We do this when I walk around my house and just have the image scroll. Wow, look at that. Why would you ever want to do this to a camera? Scaling aspect ratio, render delay, recursion effect. What does that do? Offset X, offset Y. Scale 1.0. Rotation. Fuck. I don't understand what this does. So we're not gonna use it. Anyway. Are we bored? Should I raid out? I'm not really doing anything anymore, and it's kind of my bedtime. Once I get this rounded corner shit on here, I think we're gonna do that. I'll probably stream tomorrow. For a while. Rounded rectangle shader. Look at that. Corner radius. I don't know. How much of a corner radius do we need for it to look normal? Can't even really tell. Like if you're looking at the bright corner up over here, you can see that I'm doing a rounded corner. But outside of that, I don't think it's really obvious. I'd also do a border on it. Wow, that'll really call attention to it, huh? I could just copy the rounded corner effect of my in camera. We're never going to use this though, it really doesn't matter. Let me just move this down to where my camera is. And then we'll just disable it because we're never going to use it. Raid Cakes and I were playing Fall Guys. I mean, is either one of you streaming it? Normally on Fridays we raid out to Daft, but Daft isn't feeling well or whatever, so we can't go say hi. Poor Dafty. I wish we were friends so I could check in on him without it being weird. No? Oh, you're not streaming? That's a shame. I need to raid someone who's streaming. Anyway, thanks to everyone who hung out. I'm sorry that I never played Hitman. I didn't mean to talk the whole time. I didn't think anyone would be here to talk to. Also, thanks to everyone who tried to talk, 15 people at once. You're a legend. You're all legends. It's a shame that, we couldn't hit 15, but maybe next time. We stream tomorrow. Consider bringing a friend, and we can all count to 3 and then, say hi or something. Anyway, let's find somewhere to go. I have a bunch of people playing a variety of games that I don't think are the vibe. None of these games are like Hitman. I'm kidding. We can go raid someone who plays Isaac that doesn't know me, I don't think. Or we can go raid someone who's playing Party Animals who also probably doesn't know me, and I can't remember how I know them. Nick Jones steps up to creep in their chat to see if I can remind myself who I know them through. Nah, I think we'll raid the Isaac streamer. Talking about him earlier, too. Drobe Official. He's a proper Isaac streamer. He's friends with, Commentator. We love Commentator, so we'll love Drobe as well. And, yeah, they're playing Isaac. They're doing Eden runs. Everyone loves Eden streaks in Isaac. He's got a cool overlay that can detect what items he has, so if you're a fan of that, there's that. He's also a partnered streamer, which feels a little weird, batting up or whatever. What can you do? We'll go say hi. Like I said, he's a friend of the channel. I like friends of friends. Let's go say hi. Again, he's playing Isaac. We love Isaac. Come say hi to the potentially new friend. And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Demon form, I think, with something. Bible. Hitman, probably, because I want to get this shit over with. But if you're here, please grab a raid message. Come say hi. After that, you are free to walk around the cabin, aka head out, because I'm going to go to bed. You're welcome to do the same. But let's go say hi to a new friend. Thanks for hanging out, watching me talk. And, I'm going to keep the same title tomorrow, actually, because we're actually going to play Hitman tomorrow. I'll have to change the title on the, YouTube VOD. For all the people getting bait switched. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you for dealing with me without a camera. And with my shitty audio or whatever. My outdated emotes. Back tomorrow. Love you all. Have a great night. Catch you tomorrow, I hope. And if not, have a great weekend. Good night, goodbye. Good night, good night, good night.